do it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another week in wrestling as we bring you WWE RAW tonight. It's going to be a fun one, folks. We got lots to talk about. Crazy weekend. So much going on in the wrestling world and beyond. But, folks, get in that chat. Click the buttons. Be a part of the family. Be a part of the shows. And let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you Raw tonight. Looking forward to this one. As I mentioned, we got lots to talk about. We got lots to get into. Me and that pretty face got you for the next few hours as we dive into all things wrestling, including the show tonight, the go-home show for Saturday night main event. Nick, it's going to be a fun one. But, folks, blow up that chat. Hope everyone's happy, healthy, and safe. And if you don't know who we are, well, I'm Mr. Every Night, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick. And I honestly had forgotten until today that this was the go-home week. This was the go-home hour for Saturday night's main event. I still thought they had kicked that down into August and everything. But how do you feel, before we talk about Raw and everything, and hi, everybody.
Hi.
I'm Dr. Nick. How do you feel? Because I've seen a lot of people online of, oh, this card just spitting in the New York fans' face. Oh, can you believe they're doing this in MSG? Oh, what an awful Saturday night's main event. Like, you kidding me? When did Saturday night's main event have to be WrestleMania? When did it have to be Summerfest?
Again, I haven't seen a lot of people complaining about it. Maybe I've missed it, but they just added the tag team match, or they're going to add the tag team match if it's not 100% official yet. But Gunther, Sammy, Cody, Roman, that shall all be very interesting. Yeah, Danhausen being on the card. I'm not even sure if it's fully shaped out yet, or are we going to get
There's
more?
Three matches so far.
Yeah, so we're not done yet.
Well, that's what I've told the people, because it was that good old Suplex podcast that I got into it with them about of how the show wasn't really stacked up and everything like that.
Yeah.
It hasn't been fully fleshed out. It's three matches, and Danhausen's going to get received and get a hero's welcome in New York City. Not to mention Jalen Brunson, the new King of New York. Is answering Roman Reigns' invitation. So you're going to have him and Roman hanging out together. And again, wasn't everybody crashing out about like how Cena retired at one of these? These were always supposed to be kind of your feel-good, your 2 hours, what Saturday night's main events were before.
Dude, a lot of times this is where I think some fans don't get their history or haven't really gone back and watched the wrestling. Oh, I can't believe their Saturday night main event used to have some like random, kind of throwaway match. It was a fun Saturday night thing to do. Not a whole lot of angles. So, a lot of like, Hogan teaming up with somebody to take on somebody and somebody. Like, it was a lot of that. It was, going up against, a lot of competition on a Saturday night. So, come on.
It wasn't even a backlash like the main event that we all assume, I guess, that whether they've officially announced or they haven't, or they're going to, of Punk and Cody taking on Sammy and Gunther, that fits for a Saturday night's main event, because you've got baby faces and heels. How will they coexist? How will they get along? Because you've got Punk that's going to be taking on Cody. You've got Sammy and Gunther. You kind of help me, but also you've been a pain in my goddamn side. So we're supposed to be heels at this.
Yeah, again, there are no real heels. So as of right now, not a whole lot of healing going on, even though Roman's got a bit more of a chip on his shoulder, but we still like him. I really am curious as far as, it does, do the crowd start booing Cody? Will the crowd boo, Gunther or Sammy?
Does Sammy get cheered again?
Yeah,
Sammy back Sammy at all on SmackDown.
Right.
We saw Baron Corbin. We didn't see Sami Zayn.
We saw Baron Corbin as well. I mean, crazy times.
Right, but Mega becoming a member out there for 13 months, just over a year with the Wrestling for Life community. Absolutely appreciate it. And we do have the members only fantasy football league is out there. So become a member so that way you can join the league and everything like that as well. We did also have our Midlife Crises, the Midlife Award show last night. So you can go and check that out, as even all the, the nominee videos are going to be rolling out, so you can sit there and tell us what we got wrong, what we got right, and everything.
No, it was fun. I love doing the award shows. I love getting people's opinions. I like that it's a fan vote, because I'm always curious to see how it goes. And in one breath, people say like, oh, of course, the WWE is going to win all the awards because, they got more fans. It's not their fault they have more fans. But, I mean, then you see categories like, Thekla takes home female of the first half of 2026. Again, enough fans. If the person's there, if the right wrestler is doing the right things, regardless of company, the votes seem to come in. So it's good. It's fun. It's interesting. Go check it out, folks. We had a great time putting it all together. So make sure you're here for the 4 Lifeys at the end of the year.
Yeah, well, and they took home pay-per-view of the year too as well. So shows that they can do it well. And honestly, AAA kind of swept most of the awards. They cleaned up like Kendrick at the Grammys a bit. Taker won Booker of the Year.
Taker gets Booker of the Year. Some people were disappointed that AAA didn't get nominated as Show of the Year, but that's one of the new gray areas that we're going to have to sort out moving into the next award show.
Got cut off from men's top male superstar of the year.
Right. So there you go, folks. So lots going on here at the channel. Lots going on tonight as we get closer and closer to the start of the show, about 20 minutes away. So why not just take this moment to say hello to the people? That's not up to date, so we'll come back to that. Remember, get in the chat. You can be on the top of the leaderboard. This was last week's leaderboard, but there was a glitch with YouTube. Spaz, Mercy, and Ronan, but that's your chat point. The more you chat, the more points you get. Super chat, super stickers get you bonus. So make sure you get in there for those.
Well, and also I haven't seen too many other channels, humble brag out here, that actually acknowledge, the more people that actually get in the chat and everything like that, that still have basically, the top of the pops out there for who's the chattiest out there. Surprisingly, Spaz, I think, almost beats out you or I at times.
Right? Maybe. But let's go. I mean, percentage, like what? Anyway, back to the point. Welcome, folks. We're going to kick off and say hello to the chat. Say hello to the people as Zach's first one in. National Beans and Frank and Beans.
No. Then we have to go to C Money's comment here of how did you get the beans over the Frank? How did you get the beans over the Frank?
Right, jokes.
We got a bleeder.
I was wondering what you were looking for there. I see you.
Jason, welcome back. Bob Dylan released "Knocking on Heaven's Door," a classic jam done by so many other people at this point, but a goodie.
Knocking on heaven's door.
Eric back with us. Let's go. Happy show. Happy belated birthday on the weekend. Brock, Sami Zayn, Izzy Dane's birthday. Lots of birthdays going around. The July birthdays. Gotta love them. AW has announced Full Gear November 14th. Damien, welcome back, the leader of the Hopium Tribe. Full Gear 14th.
Yes, and then War Games out there in Houston, same month.
28th. There you go. So November looking good. Lots of fun stuff.
Well, and now they've especially, always are already announcing it as Survivor Series War Games. So has it officially just shifted from just Survivor Series to its Survivor Series War Games?
I think it's been like that on and on.
Fair enough. Well, no, I don't think
because I don't think
at times pretend that the stipulation isn't the thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything new. I mean, it is. People, I don't know, get crazy about any little detail. But C Money back with us. That's a great question, as Nick pointed out. Zach, we got you. Kevin, welcome back. Main event, Jody Uso. Love it. Welcome. Kevin, good to see you. Ronan, always a pleasure, sir. Lots of Eric Isaac. Ken, how you doing? OG Dale in the house. Happy Monday, y'all. Boston, good to see you. Ken, good to see you. Dro's back in it. Mraz. I don't know if I always say that right or not, but first, rest in peace, Mr. Sam Neill. Yeah, T's and P's, Sam Neill. Yeah, that was
That caught me off guard. I was just on
yeah.
Facebook and just randomly saw people mention that. I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah, kind of sad for sure. Obviously the big thing being Jurassic Park fame, among many other things. So yeah, I didn't expect it. It came out of left field. It's not a name that you hear very often anymore. So yeah, T's and P's.
But still had that connection of you and I both, I know that same generation. Like I even had to, when I found out, I had to take my phone and show the missus of like, I have bad news.
Yeah, right. You're like,
there's not going to be another Jurassic Park movie.
Well, no, that doesn't mean anything. Io Sky versus Roxanne Perez tonight. Yeah, it's one of the matches that have been announced. Number one contendership for the IC title. It's like a 6-man, so that shall be interesting.
The gauntlet match. Io versus Roxanne. Can I put money on that there will be interference in that match?
Oh, for sure.
Fair enough.
I don't know how there would not be. Ronan, Clay Lewis, let's go. Mega, just over a year with WFL. That's crazy. And again, shout out to you. I know we already had that up, but we do appreciate our members. And again, if you want to join our fantasy hockey or our fantasy football, which is coming up shortly, you got to become a member and then reach out to one of us to let us know. We'll verify and let you in. But yeah, I'm with you, boss. I didn't know that there was a whole lot of Saturday Night Main Event complaints. I haven't heard a lot of talk in any direction, but I didn't really know it was an issue.
Well, Labubu are one of our favorites out there.
Well, that guy's a moron.
A couple other people were kind of really going at of how this doesn't live up to MSG. This doesn't live
He's an idiot.
To. He's an idiot. I know that. That's why I presented and why
he knows nothing.
It's just so ridiculous. Like, and I had so many people that would come at me like I wasn't here watching the entire NBA finals and everything, to where they were like, oh, Danhausen didn't actually mean anything to New York or anything during all of that. And then I would just send them a video of them selling Danhausen masks with Knicks had on them before game 3 and would never get a reply. Gee, I wonder why.
Right. Well, again, and we've talked a lot about it, where the internet audience wants to convince us that world exists that isn't really there, and unfortunately for them, the more and more of us very aware. We've watched the WFU community grow week in and week out. We're getting bigger. More and more people are kind of bucking up against that. Just bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch. Like, enough's enough. Even Alvarez, like, you talk about Saturday Night Main Event, I'm not intrigued by any of these SummerSlam matches. Oh, really? But we're going to get jazzed about some of the other shit that you cheer for. Let's really be real. You're not Brock. Oh, but no, I've seen it. I don't need to see it. Oh, you like, okay, so we never want to see a rivalry or any, just one-offs. That's what we get in other companies. Oh, well, what about, Roman Seth? They've been doing it for years. Also known as a rivalry, also known as a story. Like, again, what do you want? Who are you going to replace it with? Like, is it going to make him happy if it was Javon Evans versus fucking Nathan Frazier in the main event of SummerSlam? Is that what Brian Alvarez is hoping for? Like, what? Like, none of those 6 names tickle his fancy at all. Who's the problem with?
Well, the ticket sales have been a thing. Yeah, hoofda indeed.
But is it just over 22 both nights?
22 both nights. My theory, and we've talked about this for quite some time, my theory on all of this is fans finally speaking with their wallets. We saw with WrestleMania 42, we're seeing it with All In, so where they will cut deals if tickets don't move. Now, it's odd that 2,000 suddenly became available on the open market, after Wednesday. I'm going to just leave that there.
Yeah. But they dropped them to 50% off as well.
No, I'm saying for SummerSlam, 2,000 just Yeah, but even with All In, like you said, that they dropped them to 50%. I think this is fans knowing that I can wait and get the best deal versus buy now. Like the Club WWE is now $99 a year, and you can get your whole free little swag. I actually have the whole thing pulled up here at some point of everything that you get with Club WWE. You get founding member kit. Get a package of unique and exclusive items made just for founding members. First look at the digital experience. Be among the first fans to explore the club and da-da-da. bonus points, SummerSlam ticket offer. Secure your spot. Membership is just $99 a year. That's $8.25 a month, folks. Hashtag not sponsored. But yeah, for a whole lot of nothing, you can give them $100 a year.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand. But we've talked a lot about pricing, and we'll see how this all plays out. How many late buys come in over the last couple weeks heading into SummerSlam? But if it's not looking, I mean, again, you can't argue what, and I think some of those fans are choosing what analytics matter. If one company's not doing so well, it's but if the other, we got it. Mega's back with us. Meg's got a hole in one, definitely going around. Good for him, right? A hole in two, I think. But
a little bit, yeah. I think he's got a couple kids out there.
Right. Punk has been getting death threats. Oof. We'll get to the Punk thing. We'll get to the Punk thing for sure.
Well, that's what I was going to bring up, and it's funny that made me fucking lazy Susan brain with that. Of you were saying about how, like, Twitter will try and convince you of things that don't actually exist. Like, CM Punk literally mentioned that, like, verbatim in his whole podcast thing with Stephanie, and said, like, that Twitter will try and convince you that what a live crowd did just didn't happen.
Yeah, 100%. We see it all the time. We see it constantly. So I don't understand it, and we will get into it as we roll here. But Boston back with us. I'm not getting invested in Baron Corbin after watching what they did to Andrade and Black, blah, blah, blah. That's hashtag precautious.
Well, Escobar's about to be a free agent in 10 days, so Escobar about to be on the way.
All right, Brandon, let's go. Ken, good to see Frankie's back with us. Sean Reed in the house. Smash the buttons. Jason, good to see you. Yo, Paul, you ready to get bored for another 2 hours, buddy? Every show. Happy birthday, my nephew. MDB, shout out to the little nephew as well. Happy birthday to my mom. Mama DB, let's go.
You can't
Happy
say
birthday.
That.
What?
You can't say Mama DB.
Why not?
Oh, well, never mind. I went a different way. Move along. Carry on.
20 minutes. Keep it clean. Happy B-Day to the fam. Chad Gable must win tonight's gauntlet match. I'd like to see that.
Is it the only way he gets onto the SummerSlam card in Minnesota?
Probably. I mean, definitely it has to be. Unless there's a hard pivot in some other direction, but there's no room above him.
Well, he hasn't done much since he came back and just, you will apologize.
Yeah, a couple weeks but he's gotten a couple good wins with good matches, which is a good point. So, Almighty Pop, welcome back. Ken got you already. OG Dale, it's always a pleasure. Jumping Jeff Farmer, great name. HR Derby time.
Yep. Yep. Home Run Derby time. The Home Run Derby is also going on Netflix as well at this time. So I wonder if Dave Meltzer is going to take that into consideration.
I was worried about
how Dynamite's beating Raw in the U.S.
Oh, that's new. That's exciting.
Yeah, it's news to me too.
Prove it. Sick of this. 5 years him making shit up. Prove something. Enzo Cass will probably be at MSG show. Yeah. I can't wait. A lot of buzz about this, Nick.
Oh, when he's out there mentioning I might need a real one and everything. It very could now is Big Cass gonna be under that goddamn shroud?
I don't know.
That tarp.
Well, if it's not Corbin and it's not Cass, who's left?
Brawny the Strowman.
It could be Strowman, dude. The place will go nuts. Like, there's something about Braun that people like. One of our biggest streams ever on a Raw was Braun was coming back, and everyone tuned in. We were like, "What the fuck's going on?" Like,
I don't know what it is with him.
What?
I said, I don't know what it is with him. They just watch it. They watch a whole show of him eating food,
right?
And love it.
Let's go. As we are about 9 minutes away from the start of the show. Cooper with all the stickers, I think, over on Twitch. Let's go. 10 minutes. We're getting there. They got Barry Bonds on commentary. Jokes. They find a headset that, actually fits.
Right.
Jesus Christ, that's a cranium. As a CM Punk fan, he got to be a bit better than what he's been. All right. Well, I think we've gotten to the bottom of the most of the names. If we missed you, say hello. We'll get back to you. Punk is catching strays about this whole thing in the The hotel lady goes viral for posting a video. Her kids were heartbroken. Now, can I ask you the videos I've seen in the hotel? At no point did I see Punk in a video.
I have
Now,
a
if someone
whole,
has, that's great. Tell me.
I have a whole theory about all of this and everything, but real quick,
Did you
Jess,
see
did I
him?
see you? Oh yeah. Well, I didn't see Punk in any of the videos. I posted the video and everything.
I saw that. Yeah.
Saying hi to Jedi, Destin, and John, and anybody else that we might have missed or anything, real quick. But no, I have a lot of questions with this whole video.
I got questions.
I got plenty of questions. The mom seems the most upset. And why did we cut to 30 minutes? That's a weird edit to just be waiting in the lobby and cut to 30 minutes later, first off. Second off, the kid that they're supposed to be doing this for doesn't seem to be bothered at all.
He was smiling.
Run through every room and just look in my eyes. He's going to find Punk one way or another, God damn it.
They showed him on the camera and he was grinning. And then mom was like, said something or prompted him.
Cuts it hard right there. Also, what I really kind of noticed today and everything, if you're staying at the hotel, just so happen to be at the same hotel as them,
yes,
then why are you leaving the hotel to record this video?
First off, why are you standing outside?
Right, and even then, you know what I always think of whenever I've been stiffed by a celebrity or anything like that? You know what I need to do? Make a video, record it.
Well, we know why that happened. Now, here's my thing. And if anyone in the chat has contrary information, as we got about 6 minutes, I did not see Punk in the video.
No.
So I don't know what happened. So what first I noticed was a lot of fans who were like, fuck Punk, but there is no evidence that he was even there.
Punk derangement syndrome is a thing. You say Punk in anything, and they will just come out. The same thing happened to me. He did the same thing 13 years ago.
Yeah, you're 35 years old. You stink.
He was just sharing, like, oh, Punk, you don't know anything that even happened. All you saw was a mom and her kids, which the one kid didn't seem to give a shit, who was the kid that you would be thinking that they're trying to get the interaction for.
Absolutely.
So what was there to be mad about with this?
Yeah, and I see the comments.
You leave me the fuck alone.
Well, it's not even leave me alone. It's just don't go the extra mile. Like, treat it normal. Like, at the end of the day, you know, it's like us. We always appreciate the fans, the chat, the people out there. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. Same goes for these pro wrestlers.
I don't even like calling them fans or anything like that. Like, you're a friend.
Well, in that case,
I get what you're saying. Sorry.
It's two young kids and a mom, and they're fans. They're excited. They want to see the wrestler. Now, if you've been camping out all day in a hotel that you're not staying at, that's one thing. We've talked a lot about following them at the airport, following them in the car, making the female wrestlers uncomfortable, swarming. That's why. It takes the bad apples to ruin it for the bunch. And then you have people who act like, you know, they should just give them that. Like, just sit in the lobby all night. Don't even go to bed, Punk. Just sit in the lobby. For anyone that happened to walk by and know who you are, sign everything.
Now, granted, the only defense that could be made, if there is any legitimacy to this, it's in a hotel lobby. No one else has really looked around or anything like that. Like, and everyone's going to notice. You say hi to the kid, you slap hands, what have you, and you move on. Now, granted, he's fully entitled to say, no, you don't. I don't have to do that either way. But I'm saying it's not like he would have been at the airport or anything to where, like, all of a sudden 10 other fans are going to come out of the woodwork and start asking him for autographs.
Well, an MDB's comment that I pulled up was like, oh, I believe it because I had a similar experience with Jericho. I met one of my idols in Wendell Clark, who's a hockey player, and he was a jerk, but I also ended up meeting him like 5 times total, and other times I met him, he was completely fine. He was having a bad day the first time I met him. But then I've met other athletes and other famous people. Phil Kessel was one of the weirdest dudes I've ever met, was so uninteresting, like ignorant, like at times. Sorry, Phil, if you ever hear this nonsense, but you sucked. Right, but then you meet another guy who's great, awesome. Curtis Joseph, one of the nicest guys I've ever met. Super awesome, right? Like, those guys, like, I mean, so you can't say, well, Jericho was a dick one time. So now, if you have a video of Punk seeing the kid and, like, flipping the kid the bird and getting in the elevator, I'll join in on the what the fuck, Punk.
Yeah,
But
but you
there
even
is
saw people do
no
that with, like,
evidence.
at WrestleMania, to where you had the fan that was trying to be all up in the interaction between AJ Lee and Bailey, and he slapped the camera out of the phone out of the guy's hand and everything. He sat there and acted like he needed to be compensated because he was a victim and everything. Like, let's be honest. These people are human beings at the end of the day, too. I understand the whole bullshit celebrity thing and everything, but at the end of the day, not everybody's on all the time. Not everybody's a great guy all the time.
Sure.
Everybody's an asshole sometimes.
It's this gross sense of entitlement from the generic, regular, run-of-the-mill fan base, where they're demanding like, even with the booking, they want it all. They want it now. They want all their favorites. And like I said, it's no different than when you get down on your knees and say your prayers. If all your prayers get answered, someone's isn't. So if you're both cheering opposite ways, someone's going to get disappointed. Lose. But it's this entitlement of we demand everything, and we are not accountable for our behavior. We are not accountable. And you know what? It's unfortunate. Let's say that woman and her 2 kids were super nice. They saw Punk. They brushed them off. But it's all the sour experiences that put them in that mindset. And again, I still don't. All we know is the lady said, "Oh, my kid saw Punk and he got in the elevator quickly." What if the Punk didn't even see the kid?
Well, even then, like, I keep bringing this up from Jumpin' Jeff out there. You remember Pom Pom Gal that was out there trying to get Oba to do the pom poms because that was her gimmick, her shtick. You went to the wrestler and said, "Hey,
do me.
I know you're the ruler and everything, but can you do my gimmick for 10 seconds because I paid like $50?" No,
no.
These are not cattle or something like that. These are not dolls that you can just prop however you want them to do.
No.
They are human goddamn beings that are still doing business just the same way you're trying to.
And the funniest part, Nick, is like now there's this like, how dare they like brush me off? There was once upon a time you get knocked out. Like they didn't give a shit. Like, and I'm not condoning it, but like
even back to like sorry, go ahead.
No, it's cool.
No, go ahead. Finish. You were saying about.
But I mean, at times change. Like there was times where fans wouldn't get near. Like I mean, again, lots of good guys would sign autographs. But if you were following them to their car or tracking them down in the airport, they'd dummy you. Like, what are you thinking?
Oh, well, I was just going to say, CM Punk's talked about this blatantly before. Of the, you're a quieter. I bought your house and everything like that. He used to get when he left WWE before. Like there is that parasocial, that weird sense of entitlement. You owe me because I've been a fan of you.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen respectfully does not owe me shit for being a Buffalo Bills fan.
No.
I would like to see him deliver a Super Bowl, but he doesn't owe me anything.
Not at all. Bernard, careful if you make comments like that, you're going to find yourself not around here anymore. So let's be careful. But that being said, man, I mean, we are about to start any minute now. Show's about to kick off. Clearly, we have lots to talk about. There's still other things we need to talk about. Hangman Page made a return on 10 hours notice via
Hangman Adam Page. That fucking Susie haircut.
Yeah.
Whoever is your barber, Hangman, fire them, as I have a then.
I have then as well.
There we go.
Hangman Moffat sat in a tuffet.
Eating his bullshit in a way.
Yeah, now past it.
Yeah. Well, we haven't even still talked about all the issues with Rhea Ripley forever.
Well, Rhea having, how about Jay Hager getting clapped?
Hey, shout out Jay Bougie. Our first couple interviews, like I said, Manny, our first interview, had the tryout with TNA, and then Jay Bougie going viral for slapping the shit out of Facade. That man,
unreal,
killed that boy.
I had a moment when I saw the clip. I was like, I know that guy. That's so cool. I was pumped.
Oh, I just instantly. Yeah, like I felt like I slapped him too.
Oh my God. Oh, we got Seth. Are we going to open with a contract signing here tonight? Because that is one of the announced segments this evening.
contracts and gauntlets and beasts. Oh my! We've got the gauntlet match. We're supposed to get Brock Lesnar out here. For as much as Raw gets passed over, and it did win Show of the Year, it's been pretty stacked out.
Again, like, it depends who you ask.
It's a throwaway tonight.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's technically it's here to push a story, a narrative. That's it. Like that's all this match is doing is. Oh, let's go, the Vision.
Yeah.
Look how good they look. Let's go. Let's go.
A bunch of douchey teenagers in a 90s movie. Final Destination as a faction.
The Final Destination should have been their actual name.
Remember when Braun Breaker was supposed to be the guy? Now he's just a guy.
You've given up on Braun now.
I'm not saying I've given up, but Obafemi has passed him by miles by.
Nick, you have to. Brock Lesnar opens the show.
Speaking of Oba,
you got to start giving some credit to injuries. You have to start acknowledging that guys, when they get hurt, things happen. Like they didn't fall off.
No, I'm a modern wrestling fan. People don't get hurt. You don't care. You should be able to pivot. You don't understand that they should just be able to completely rewrite everything like they expected it to happen.
Right. There's Brock flipping his cap.
I need that.
Done. Let's go.
I need that shirt, though.
Talk shit. Get hit. I like it.
As we're already bringing out police.
Oh, shit. Someone called 911.
Riot gear and SWAT gear.
Oh, he brought the cops. Paul brought the cops. That's something a Paul would do.
Well, and now you're going to make, Oba look like a goddamn beast as he's sitting there tearing through guys in goddamn bulletproof vests to get to Brock Lesnar. You're going to sell this like Hell in a Cell is the only thing that can contain these two monsters.
Look at this crew of cops.
I'm blatant. It was one of them cheeseburger. It was one of, these look like some ROH, guys.
Gauntlet match, hell yeah. We'll see. I've been always kind of publicly critical of the format of a gauntlet match. I feel like they get boring, and we'll see how this one goes.
All right.
What's with Triple H 3 manufacturers with a woman?
Words doing are you how? Emphasis on syllable, huh?
Right. Spazzer in the box. Let's go, buddy.
$5 super chat. The All-Star tag match at Saturday Night's Main Event in NYC at MSG is going to rule. Oh, so your bed is the shelf you put your body on when you're not using it. Much love, boys. Again, sleep paralysis demon thoughts with Spaz Phoenix.
Oh, we appreciate the 5 bones in the bucket, Spazzer, as the crowd is loud.
Is it interesting? We're starting to see kind of the sign come back to pro wrestling a little bit, like the fan sign come back in the crowd a bit.
Well, I think that's, I don't think that's,
I know anything. It's always been there, but we're starting to see it kind of come back a little bit more. Like I just see you've got a bit of signs out there.
Yeah, I think that's been happening for quite a while. I think that they started doing that like sign of the night thing as Paul Heyman in the house. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I think the one thing that really stands out for me is the crowds in the buildings are popping for almost like everything. Segment after segment, the fans are losing their mind.
Well, remember, they're just trained, to do that, right? They're shills. They get paid. They get paid a $50 bill when they get in the door to just clap for everything.
Right. So then why can't the other company pull that trick?
The billionaire can't afford $50.
Right. Being that so many of them blindly follow Tuna Meltzer and that nonsense, what are you? What are we saying? What are we doing?
No. Family.
Brock Lesnar.
He's so I get everybody can be all disgruntled, and maybe it wasn't the safe play to not have him challenge Roman and everything. But You can't deny the reaction he's still getting right now.
Yeah, I mean, listen, guys like Brian Alvarez can shove it up his ass because whether he wants to see, I don't give a fuck what Brian Alvarez wants to see. This crowd's losing their mind for Oba right now, and they want to see this, and some of us do want to see it. Yeah, that doesn't make the whole show bad or the company bad because he doesn't like this. Tough titty. Look
But
at the
why
crowd
don't
going
they pay
bananas.
to see it in Minnesota?
Right, let's go. But yeah, they got to move some tickets. I think they'll get there. It'll be close.
Like I said, I think it's fans being with their wallets, and they know that the closer they get to the end, the cheaper they'll be. And if they're not moving like they want them to be, they'll go down as much as they can.
Right.
Yes, no. The passion of Christ, the passion of the cross out there.
Just Brock pulling McGregor. He hasn't yet.
We haven't talked about that really.
Bro, talk about somebody, I think it might have been Joe Rogan said, oh man, this is a bummer. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good way to put all this. It was just so disappointing. And again, I see all the theories bouncing around. Who knows? I mean, it's hard not to think it. But
was he injured going in? Did he injure it there? Was the fix in? Is he? I at least think it's confirmed he's done. He might have one fight on his deal.
He's saying done. He wants that one last fight, but I don't know, man.
With who?
You can't main event it. You got to put a better main event ahead of it. It's got to be the if he does try it. But you're looking at a year minimum.
You're looking at a year before he even trains again. You're looking at 2 to 3 before he has a fight lined up again.
Yeah. So I don't know, man.
That would be almost an 8-year layoff collectively.
Yeah, it was disappointing. We were excited for it. I saw a lot of people questioning why he chose to kick, but for me, I asked, well, have you ever seen a Conor McGregor fight before? He starts all his fights like a maniac.
Yes, but he's not a kicker. He doesn't start off with he'll do a leg kick. He doesn't start off with a goddamn, spinning wheel kick.
He comes out the gate constantly, and I'm not a kicker. He's knocked people out with his shin. What are we talking about?
He knocks people out throwing hands. He'll leg kick the shit out of you. He
never landed a big head kick. He doesn't throw head kicks. He doesn't throw roundhouse kicks.
Than saying that he's won by a knockout on a head kick. Landing a big head kick is an entirely different thing.
All right, but regardless, Conor McGregor is known to come out of the gate Superman punches, drop kicks, whatever he can do. That first 10 seconds. So I wasn't that surprised. It was just really fucked up that he folded in half and all the other questions.
It's interesting because you have certain people that defend, hey, he was kicking the bag beforehand.
Yeah, he was.
And then you have other people that, he did 3 kicks and then he walked off. But you also have the UFC that was very much pointing out that when he was taking his shoes off before he was getting checked out, that he kind of stumbled, which I don't know. I've stumbled putting my shoes on, getting to work in the morning. So
it happens.
I don't have any knee issues, but yeah.
It looked like he was favoring it in the clip, but again, out of context, I think realistically, probably a handful of days before the fight, he tweaked something, and they couldn't call it off. They ran with it, and if it comes out that that's the case, they're gonna get burned. I mean, it will fucking hurt the UFC bad. But we'll never find out. We'll never know the truth.
Yeah, well, one of those fake cops look like Chiseled Adonis. Well, there you go. But yeah, Conor came off of breaking his leg, the other leg, the last time, and then now tears his ACL, and then lights out.
Place goes wild.
Bigger than Goldberg?
Not yet.
Getting close.
Yeah, I mean, it's so early, right? But yeah, I mean, it's got, definitely got that vibe. The place goes bananas, bro.
We've seen it to where they're doing it at football games and everything of just the Oba strut. Like he's just Ovafemi. He's Orafemi, Ovafemi, Obafemi. Run from the ruler. That's what all the cops do. They all fucking batten down the hatches.
I mean, if
How
you
do
have that,
both guys come out with badass shirts? You've got talk shit, get hit, Brock Lesnar, and run from the ruler.
run from the ruler. There should be a movie.
Don't can tempt M. Night Shyamalan or something like
right. Let's get WWE Studios going. Run from the ruler.
No, you kill him. You'll turn out like the Miz.
It's like Hunger Games, except it's just Oba running around
bumping people the whole way.
It's a whole crew of people trying to figure out how to deal with this guy. Oba, Femi, seething.
This is the biggest passing of the torch we've seen in quite some time. This is the last big thing to the next big thing.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you, Money. I mean, I have a rule that you don't bet against Holloway ever. So, I mean, maybe this just saved Connor from getting, dusted anyway.
Max, though, of not just two-piecing him and even saying, like, hey, he can't go. Like,
yeah. Connor's lucky it wasn't, Poirier or someone like that was standing above him. Like, Holloway was like, okay, but they leave, bro. You can't beat up the cops.
How do you have the shortest cop and the baldest cop?
Oh,
Carl Not So Winslow gets thrown over. Double choke slam.
We're under attack. Knock him out.
2. Officer down. Now, this is the most wrestling kind of and everything that you saw this man on live television actively assault like 5 police officers and gets to go home.
There's no way. They gotta arrest him. They gotta at least arrest him.
Who is this? This isn't you anymore. You used to run this. He's got a point. You used to run this place. Now you're hiding behind cops. You little bitch.
Don't turn your back on me, Scar.
I've got a lovely bunch of broken up. Always winning this, right?
I like that.
Has to win this. What?
For all the critics out there that have been very critical of him choosing to fight Brock, he just had a very valid point. If I would have challenged for the title, you would have screwed me anyway.
Oh, absolutely. Remember when everybody thought the whole way through the King of the Ring tournament we were waiting the whole damn time.
Every match.
The whole damn time.
Every match.
Amazing you forget facts when they don't fit your narrative.
Right. But that's a great argument for the counter argument for the fans out there that are like get mad about shit. What's the point of me fighting for Roman? You would have shown up and screwed me over. So I'm going to put you down and then I'm going to go. And I know people said, well, if you know you were going to not have it, because I just think they wanted another accolade for him. So I got no problem with not doing things the way we always normally do them.
The same people would have bitched that Oba didn't win, that the same people were going to bitch that Jay did win before we even got to there. The same people that are bitching that Seth is challenging for a title, even though he didn't win. There is no pleasing Twitter.
It really is. I mean, it's getting more and more obvious. What's up, Crystal, over on Twitch? Rest in peace to the cops. Here we go. Okay, so we're just getting the whole Oba experience here. Jake DeMarco in the house. Oba beats up PD and is not arrested. They should arrest him.
Don DeMarco. But no, they'd have to sit there. They'd have to do like the Bish, like shackles and everything to get that man, arrested. Well, think about it. 5 of them couldn't try and stop that man. You got to send out a whole paddy wagon to try and actually arrest this guy.
There's a lot of people paying up that throw out when pigs fly. Well, there you go. We saw a few.
I mean,
Oba cleaning house. There you go. That's not nice, but yeah, comes straight from the underground. Bodies everywhere. Dead bodies everywhere. Dallas PD knows how to take a bump. Yeah, right. Call SWAT.
As we're getting the video package.
We're getting the history.
Delta. In case you didn't know, the Shield.
Right.
Have you heard about the Shield? WWE loves the Shield. Have you heard about the Shield?
This is the best shit I've seen Ambrose do in 5 years.
And he's only featured in 10 seconds.
The marks are going to pop. Oh, look, they're using Ambrose to get over. What? Come on, no?
No, because they were all mad because they didn't mention him in the promos before.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you, Money. If he was going to beat up all the cops, he should have went after Brock more aggressively. He could have stood there and talked to him without beating up the cops.
I mean, has anyone bounced before or anything like that?
Right.
Trust me, rational thought does not, reign supreme when it comes to people being pissed at each other.
It's a good quote, Joe. I like it. Diplomatic immunity, it's been revoked. Contract signing here tonight.
Yeah, so see, we're getting to where Brunson's going to be at Center Night's main event in MSG. So in case Danhausen didn't get a big enough response, Jalen Brunson will make sure that the crowd gets a huge response. And now Roman Reigns, kind of your heel-ish. Is he the heel or is Seth the heel in this?
Nobody's the heel. There is no real defined heel in this situation yet. They like none of it's been carved, really. And even the people that really love Oba and are booing Paul aren't quite, they're still cheering Brock stuff. They're not quite totally turned on Brock.
Well, you still always cheer for an F5 and all of that, but with Roman, he keeps seeming like he's supposed to be the heel, but that's very much some babyface things of you're going to be showing up with Jalen Brunson out there, the King of New York. That's, I mean, the next closest equivalent's what you show up with, like Jay-Z or something.
Did you see out there doing freestyles on everybody? Dumb shit. But we go to commercial break. We're getting Roxanne and EO up next. Get in the chat, folks. Let us know who you taking, who you got, who do you want to get the W in this one. And I'm voting nobody. Or EO.
Yeah. Could it be EO because of disqualification?
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't have a clean finish one way or the other.
I don't think so. I agree with you. I think this becomes a schmoz real quick.
Well, you've still got everything with Raquel and Liv, and how much does that... Liv's obviously going to take on EO at SummerSlam, but Roxanne and Raquel very much seem like they might be on the outs with the Judgment Day.
150%. I go EO, IEO. Yeah, the Judgment Day, I mean, and they've been on thin ice for fucking ever, so I don't know what's happening.
Well, that's one of the, the Faction of the Year award. That's where, Fatal Influence won because everybody else had a goddamn legacy, badge in there of the Bloodline, the Death Riders, all of that.
Right. EO Sky for the win. Nick, do you think we're close to Steph returning?
She returned at SummerSlam. It's been kind of all quiet on the Western Front when Vancouver, she kind of got hurt and then everybody got silent on it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's been quiet for the last couple of weeks. She's still there somewhere. I think I haven't heard anything that makes me believe that she's out long term. So sooner than later, I would imagine.
Right. Well, I'll at least leave you with this because I'm going to go check on Stephanie's status out here. But Rhea, does she need to vacate the title if she's injured and can't compete?
Very interesting. Will they pivot? Will they do a tournament? Will they make the match at SummerSlam between two contenders and make it, that way? I mean, she kind of stands alone right now. It looks like Jade's going to spend some time mixing it up with Charlotte. EO is picked to live. So I think right now it's up in the air until at least we get Rhea back. And again, still no real report on long-term or any concern. Everyone kind of taking it day by day in status quo with Rhea. We saw her at the slap fights on the weekend. Bitch slap. That's not right. Roxanne is cursed. Roman did the Mario Williams with the contacts. Let's go. Roxanne is cursed. Is she, though? I know Liv's cursed. Did Roxanne get cursed, too? Is the entire Judgment Day cursed at this point? Let's be real. I vote no one. I'm with you, Mega. I'm going nobody. I miss Stephanie Vogt. Being her garters, you would. I need those yums on my TV.
Yums.
Let's go. Can she... Down, boy. Little Roxy song. Jade and Charlotte needs to be women's title. Does it, though? I mean, right now it's the U.S. thing. So do you just make, how do we get there? I mean, do they vacate it and then have these two fight it out? But it looks like right now, it's probably going to be, it might be a triple threat, but we've done that before, and I don't think it's going to work this time. We're just substituting Nia out and Charlotte in. As we do go back to before, as Liv, Io, August 1st or 2nd, we're not sure yet, but she will be taking on Liv Morgan. Thea needs to drop the title. Rhea. Yeah, depending on what her prognosis is. When is she coming back? When does she return? Is it a couple weeks? Is it another month? They know better than we do. So, and unless she just sits and holds it, right? At some point, that's got to wear out. So funny. Saw Jake Hager get slapped the fuck. Yeah, I mean, come on now. Again, it wouldn't be me. It's too hard. But Jake threw a clap, and then the dude that hit him drilled him, and he went down like a sack of potatoes. So, what do you expect? There you go. All the yums. Judgment Day at ringside. Raquel and Liv Morgan, folks. Io in control. Do you think Io challenging Liv at SummerSlam was a pivot from the potential Io Rio match after she got potentially? But if you're going to have, I think Liv presents the better opportunity for Io to win. So I don't know. And you could be right. I mean, it makes sense. We've seen a lot of pivots as of late. Nice. Io goes low, taking out the feet of Raquel. It's Roxy, but Roxy up and over and a couple near falls. There we go. But I think if you're setting Liv up to kind of get screwed by her friends, then Io, we're going to see Io as champ again, and I'm all for that. Naomi, we're getting some teases about Naomi. I thought Nick would appreciate the Mario Williams reference. I'm sure he chuckled. How did the chat vote? 68% for Io, 19. Rox and nobody tie for 16%. That's crazy. Rhea needs to stop being a glory hog. She knows there's zero reason for her to be hokey. You're crazy. Get out of here. And again, ultimately, I think sometimes we put the onus on the wrestler. Rio should give up that belt. Fuck you. Why am I giving up my belt? My boss tells me when I give up that belt. That's not my fault. That's up to creative. That's up to the company to say, hey, you're hurt. You can't have the belt. But yeah, outside of that, why do we expect people just to here you go? No, it's not on you. People get mad at the wrestlers. Oh, here comes Becky Hogan again. Somebody booked her to win. Tell them. Unless there's true politicking, like Jarrah Hogan, I don't know what to tell you. And I didn't, Becky maybe. I don't see Rhea as being a big politicker. It sounded terrible. Another month, shit, that wouldn't fly for anyone else, so it wouldn't fly for Rhea. The rule of thumb used to be you have to defend your title at least once in a 30-day period. I don't know how long she's been gone at this point. But that would be the rule of thumb to go by is, can she defend it within 30 days? If not, she has to give it up. Now, some people don't wrestle or defend titles. You know, they're gone we don't see them for like 80 days. So I don't know how this works. As you can tell, I'm quickly becoming a Tatum Paxley fan. Destin makes sense. I mean, why not? Tatum's been awesome. A lot of people talking about possibly her coming up to the main roster and how that would work. So we'll see. Hogan is overused for real. Sick of hearing that crap. Come on. Look, Hogan is overused completely, and I want to break it to a few people out there, but he's gone. You know, T's and P's. But yeah, I mean, it will always be a moniker. I don't know what to tell you, big guy. Haven't they taken the belt off Rhea for injury before? At least once. The shoulder, right? I feel like there is going to be some interference. Everybody's kind of feeling that way on this one, Crystal. I don't disagree with you. There's a high possibility that somebody gets involved. Io for the win, but I could see Roxanne win to protect Roxanne. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I really think if you're gonna protect anybody, you're probably gonna protect Io as the challenger. So I can see what you're saying. I could see Roxanne stealing a win because of Liv and Raquel, and it adds to, you know, the numbers game, the disadvantage. Does Io need some friends? What will she do? Roxanne got that Cortadillo. Yeah, feel me. Jokes, bro. The next week attack match on Raw. Let's go. Franz? Ferdinand? Roxy looking extra fine today. She's a pocket rocket. Triple Nipple H needs to strip her then. Well, how long has it been? How long has Rhea been out? I know Nick doesn't like injuries. Do you give up on Rhea too?
I've already said they should have taken the belt off her. I expect that we're going to get Jade versus Charlotte for the belt.
Oh, you think they pivot that into the world title? That's interesting.
Well, that's what she has, yeah.
Well, because as it stands right now, it's been kind of all centered around the U.S. title and that situation, and Rhea's been MIA, right? So, no, very valid. I mean, I don't know how long Rhea's been on the shelf. Somebody can confirm that if they see it. But yeah, I'm sure that plays a part in it for sure.
Right. Stop it out there with the you made a crack at something. I'm trying to remember what you said, but I definitely see Rhea as a politicker for sure. She's been shoehorned in too much. No, she's just
she's over. She's
a star. When did talent become an issue? As like Io going up top.
Yeah, you book your best people. I don't understand the complication here. Oh, stopping the knee.
Right.
Why do we got to go by rules made by thumbs? This is a very good question, Jose. And whose thumbs were they? And why do they get to make the rules?
Are they thumbs up or are they thumbs down?
It's been way past 30 days. It has. I mean, that used to be the rule, Nick. I mean, modern wrestling, it's loosey goosey.
Rule as
I like it. Oh,
he's up.
Damn. Right. Oh, on knee. Io got her knees up.
While I was on pause about if this is a pivot of, I think it fully is, because you're running back the same match you just had to get here of Io versus Liv. I think you pivoted something some way to avoid the injury.
Yeah, I don't know. And I said it where I stand because I think even if Rio was around with the belt, Liv presents a better opportunity for Io to win. Because I think Io walks out. That's my only hesitation. But I don't know the answer. What they could have pivoted, but we also
does Io win? You have Io winning?
Over Liv? Yeah. Because all this mess that's happening, and she's cursed. Yeah, I'm going Io.
I could still take Liv. I could still see where Liv wins.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, because then you've got what? You've got Io and If Rhea is still champion, you'd have
That's
them
cool.
both be champions. Do you
Yeah.
have? I'm just asking.
No, I don't see a problem with that.
Now, if somebody else becomes champion because you strip Rhea, do you have to avenge?
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on how they. I mean, again, I never thought it would make the most sense. Jade and Charlotte become, they're both number one contenders. Winner
Jade
gets the
honestly should have
interim
probably
title.
won the match versus Rhea at WrestleMania.
I thought she should have.
Yeah,
I thought she should have. I think to make a statement, Jade should have beat Rhea at Mania. I don't like that didn't happen.
Yo, fired her. She got to lock in the knees. Took too long. Nobody home.
Nobody home.
Baz with a $10 super chat. Bosses and bookers make booking decisions. If you want to be booked, be better. See your boss and your booker want to book you. Are we dropping bars out here?
Right.
Also, blind people don't see day and night. Day and night. The lone soldier, he's in day and night. So they may tell time by temperature. Oh, weird thoughts that I never would have had unless Spaz mentioned them.
Get rid of Raquel and Liv.
No, I think Raquel she's the one I thought was going to win, and you would have done Liv versus Raquel. If Rio was healthy, you could have done it to where even if Io lost, or you could have told a different story that way. I think you pivoted because Rhea's up in the air at best.
Yeah, but again, I mean, we just saw Oba completely change the script. I mean, if Rhea was... Oh, there you go. We got the 3 for Io.
And there was kind of interference, but still a pretty clean finish.
Again, another fuck up for the Judgment Day, and it's only going to continue right into SummerSlam. Io beats Liv because of the Judgment Day, folks. That's how this plays out. Here comes Liv, but
if Io goes over strong the whole way through, you know the laws of wrestling go over on the go-home show.
Chop block. They're going after that leg.
Brutal. Nick with the married tone. I'm just asking. Yeah, I'm just asking.
Big knee. Holy shit.
Is Sol Ruka just female Les Stoner Rob Van Dam?
Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close. She's fucking awesome.
See, that worked, and that looked well because it didn't look like.
Shit! It made a boom.
And boom goes the dynamite. Oblivion.
There you go. Liv gets a moment.
With the I Heart Trouble shirt.
The number one song by a wrestler in 2026.
No. Maybe made in 2026, not the still listened to in 2026.
As the Judgment Day all over Io, slap to the face.
Belt shot.
Oh shit, a good belt shot. Tattooed. It's good shit. This is all good shit.
I was like they were like they paused up like someone was gonna come out. Judgment Day stands strong, so I mean, you think they're gonna fall?
Yep.
So is this a bit of the case of they stand tall now, so they,
she still lost later. Roxanne still lost the match, right? So Roxanne's still going to be bothered that they couldn't help her win the match, but then they all work together. I mean, I could be wrong because this has been dragging on for fucking ever, but I do think SummerSlam, the Judgment Day implode finally, and Io leaves as champion.
Fair enough. Corey with the powder blue suit. Spaz with it. Oh, we already got that one from Spaz. Geekbox, what up?
Oi.
Yeah, well, how you feeling about England out there advancing in the World Cup?
They're hanging on. I mean, it's as close as I got. And for my buddy Geekbox, feeling pretty good. Final Four, it's going to be interesting. Next 2 days, these semis are going to be tough. But, the English look good. The English look good.
And they took out Brock Lesnar's kid there. Holland out there. Everyone was already doing the AIs of like, that's just Brock's kid.
That's jokes. I mean, he was one of the people, like, we've seen it with the Olympics and now with the World Cup, like, star-making moments for some people. Like, nobody knew who this Norwegian guy was when the tournament started, and then poof, like, star-making moment.
Well, I mean, the guy's what, 6'4", 6'5", runs
he looks like Goro.
Fastest Tyreek Hill, can sit there and jump and hit headers like a fucking, nobody's business. This guy would be like a top 3 tight end if he could catch a football right now.
Right? Yeah, he's a big dude. Soul took a nasty bomb. Hey, Raquel's a beast.
As we're getting a replay of SmackDown of Jacob and Royce and the solos and that's.
Folks, go check out our buddy Geekbox is in the chat. Click on him and go over to his channel. Give him some love. The man bringing the wrestling community together one video at a time. And some of these clips are going up just as fast. As it's happening, he's posting. I don't know how you do that. But maybe it's the old time continuum. But shout out.
He's telling us what we're saying and putting that up before we even say the words.
Right? Proof. Geekbox from the future. Here come the vision.
Did we miss a bump that Soul took? Well, because everyone is Soul okay. I didn't see anything that made me question that.
Well, I'm guessing it's either the swing off the guardrail or the power bomb into the pole. Now that power bomb into the pole was hard, but I mean that's what you want from Raquel.
Maxine Dupuis.
Yum yums.
From another planet, but yum yums.
Yeah, I fucking Mars attacks out there, but
Mama says that.
The medulla oblongata. Mama said alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. But see, that's the thing is Maxine and Austin Theory, you can have that. Logan Paul, douchebag, you can have that. Separate them. Braun Breaker, I want to see back to where Braun Breaker was out there feeling like a credible threat, and I get injuries and yada yada. But he was still the fucking blue chip of the blue chip of the blue chip. Roman Reigns took time away because of goddamn cancer and came back in a higher spot than Braun Breaker did off of fucking injury.
For sure. Nick, Roxanne or Chelsea is my early pick for Money in the Bank.
Ooh.
I would love Chelsea to do it. I don't see her winning Money in the Bank, though. Rox is not I think Rox has got a better chance than Chelsea.
Yeah, I would put those odds, but is she the favorite? Would it Juvia or anything? Like, I'm trying to remember who they had on the poster.
Soul's on the poster. She's a candidate.
Oh, and this made me, again, lazy Susan brain, as we're in commercial right now. You mentioned about how Io might need some friends and everything like that when she's taking on Liv and the Judgment Day and all of that. And if Rhea's injured, she gets an Oscar showing up as a friend to help her out.
That'd be cool.
Could be.
That's a cool, like, I mean, again, a good way to tell the story of, like, she's down and out and just for the SummerSlam pop. Like, I mean, she don't have to be here for a long time, but be here for a good time. So I don't hate that idea at all.
When she'd kind of been teasing trying to pull Io into the fold before she had stepped away. So, yeah.
Geekbox has
that has multiple meanings and multiple definitions.
Just to be clear.
Yeah.
Best thing for Maxine was to turn heel. Yeah, because she goes from being like fluffy and unbelievable to like, and this gives her an edge. This brings her into something that is relevant.
It's the only thing that she can do. Congratulations. Now she doesn't have to wrestle anymore because she can just be the heel manager. I'll
might still
take it
wrestle.
at least on that aspect.
She might wrestle as a heel. We don't know yet.
Oh, she couldn't wrestle as a baby.
Right? Imagine
she couldn't wrestle as a baby face. Now her having to work heel. Whoa.
Right? I mean, Austin Theory at ringside distracting whoever the champion is could happen.
Don't know. No,
I'm telling you.
Stop that. If I had a newspaper
They're
or a spray
evil.
bottle,
They're evil. It could happen, bro. But her as a valet manager, I always said that we need more quality ones. I'm not saying that she is one, but we do need kind of more people in that role. It's gone by the wayside.
If you're gonna be there and you can be a talent, you can't go in ring, but do something at least. And even if she's just there, excuse me, as Arm Candy, she's already done better than anything she did in ring.
Yeah. Again, if it's just a matter of her being a pain in the ass and kind of getting in the way so the Vision hold on to the belt for a little bit, perfect.
Yeah, like the System, like a couple other factions out there, like Liv and Dom. Yeah. So we just keep doing the same.
Make it work.
We just keep running the same play.
I don't think it's the same play at all, sir. But I mean, it's not like it's kind of the formula, right?
That's the same play. That's the definition.
I know, but I mean, at the end of the day,
it's just a different name.
I mean, it's like saying, like, oh, that's a tag team. Don't be a tag team. Like, it's just a thing. I mean, what do you want us to do? It works.
Not whatever that is.
What's wrong with that? Look, they're in love. It's gorgeous. Love is in the air. Four of the hottest young talents in the company. Guys that are going to be carrying this company on their back.
It feels very like I'm waiting for Vince Russo to come out and call this the new blood kind of shit. It is very kind of like in your face. We're young douchebags. We get it. There is nothing else to you.
You mean they're a heel faction? You mean they're a heel faction? No, they're not a heel faction.
You mean why don't you love that? I got a whole soliloquy, that I got a whole promo on how they were dying out until Max.
But they're not dying out. They never have.
Dawkins.
Right? Listen, I've been saying it from day one. Again, the injuries suck. Logan's still in a cast. Bronson's still not here. But again, I believe when they're all healthy and all being utilized, who's going to stop them?
I wanted Austin Theory to pick up Bronson Reed out there, like, can tell Paul Heyman I'll be back in 15 minutes.
Here comes the Alpha Academy.
But see, this is what you can't tell me. Braun Breaker though doesn't look like some WCW douchebag. Like he looks like he would be in a faction with Jeff Jarrett from early WCW.
He looks
now
like
you have the fucking. Just how you have.
That's exactly what he looks like. I completely agree.
You have Alpha Academy out here.
Well, Maxine broke their heart.
So come on and take it.
Now she's believable. I'm with you, buddy.
No, she looks like an extraterrestrial. She looks like she's in the fucking Men in Black movies at the coffee thing, smoking a cigarette, telling Jay what they need to do.
A slight Otis chance breakout. Maxine telling the boys to go away, but
remember Otis was a Money in the Bank briefcase holder at one point. Remember that. He was smooching and besmooching Mandy Rose, and now we're here.
Yeah, it's a terrible idea. Sometimes hot girls look weird, Nick. Why does Maxine Ozempic? She doesn't need Ozempic. What?
Projection much?
Step away from the pipe. I feel bad for Otis. I don't.
Him and what is it? Ivar from the Viking Raiders have the shittiest haircuts in pro wrestling.
Poor little Tink Tink. Poor little Tink Tink and Otis.
Poor little
He's emotional. Tozawa has tears.
Exactly. Vision become Logan Paul's faction so fast and so like subversive that we don't even notice it because they all look like douchebags that would hang out with Logan Paul more than professional wrestlers.
Yeah, the only exception is, as of late, they've been putting the spotlight on Theory. Theory's the one talking to Paul.
Yeah,
Theory's the one with the girlfriend.
He looks like he would be in a Logan Paul video before wrestling.
That's probably why it's a good idea for them to hang out and work together. They all have the same vibe. I'd call that, cohesion.
We're all a family here.
No, they're booing the shit out of Maxine now.
You don't even know him.
Yeah, I agree with this. This is, I might defend certain things. I don't care for this.
Otis with a pop.
A little pop for Otis.
Pop. He's got a shirt saying Pollock, so I can say it. He is bad news. So they're reminding Maxine, your new boyfriend is toxic.
Why are you? I don't care. Just leave him
behind.
behind.
This is so great now. Oh, this is good. They're a great heel faction.
Not good, but I'm blaming Otis and Tozawa for being here.
I blame it all.
All right. I mean, the guy that you're mad at's not even in the ring right now. If he had the mic, this would be better.
About.
This would be much better.
He's the focus of the promo.
Who?
Theory.
Yeah. Because again, he's the center of the vision right now. So here we go. What you established are very similar guys that seem like they would really hang out, that actually kind of act alike and seem very similar. So, by your words, they're
all assholes I don't want to see.
Exactly.
Congratulations.
Exactly. So are the Horsemen at times. All assholes. All douchebags.
They had this thing.
They were douchebags.
Talent was a thing they had.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to give these young guys credit. If you're going to say that Logan, if you don't like Theory, fine. You're going to say all three of them don't have talent. And the fact that you bailed on Braun Breaker, I'm shocked.
They're crippling him. What are they doing to build him up? He's the after guy and the after guy.
They let him recover.
Austin Theory's the focal of the vision, not Braun Breaker.
They let him recover from a knee injury. How are they going to book him if he's hurt?
Braun Breaker's fine. Braun Breaker's healthy.
They got to ease him back into this. We want to rush him right over everything else you're doing?
He's your star.
He's not. You said it earlier. We'll pass him by. You said we'll pass him by. So he's not your star. So is he the star or is he not the star? How can he be both? He's the star, but he's not the star. Help me understand, sir.
You want him to be pushed like the star. I'm saying that
I want Austin Theory to be pushed like the star. Look, there he goes. He's getting thrown like a star. A shooting star.
Shooting star.
But here comes Braun, the muscle.
Tozawa. Braun Breaker and Tozawa, how the mighty have fallen.
Oh, he's just dusting him. Oh, there he goes. Goodbye. Tozawa!
Yeah. Oh, you were trying to do something. Oh.
Yeah, you're about to get chucked.
Oh, cleared the announce desk. Cleared it.
As Otis getting a beat down now. Maxine's torn.
Natalie Imbruglia? Did I say that right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Buddy. Accidentally bump Maxine, and that's going to solidify you guys.
Big, and the crowd again. The good heels are getting Otis a nice pop. I like it. Otis on fire.
The Polish powerhouse running wild out here.
The crowd's cheering. So it's going to be Tozawa and Otis at SummerSlam against the Vision as Braun just falls on his face.
Don't do it at SummerSlam. Do it at Saturday Night's main event.
Maybe do Saturday Night main event. I'm distracted. Newsflash, most celebrities are douchebags.
What?
Well, Nick wants a heel faction that's very nice and seems likable. Somebody that he'd have a beer with and chill out and high five. That's a good heel. That's a good heel faction. I'm with you, Bernard. I like it.
I can't even
Otis.
fault you because you managed to like twist my words enough that it makes me smooch. Oh no! Whoa!
Oh no! Kiss of death. Oh well, this is provocative.
Tell me she doesn't look like an alien now. She's sucking his brain out.
This magic moment when the crowd begins to boo.
Austin Theory, that star in that star-making feud with Akira Tozawa.
How are the Street Profits doing? How are the Street
Should have
Profits
been
doing?
better than this bullshit.
How are the Street Profits doing? They
Wouldn't
just
that
busted them.
Have that be a match
Hey,
better than this.
they are actually.
That's
They're
better
actually.
than this.
They're
There's no way you're
elevating.
telling me
They're
that's better than
actually
this.
elevating. They're actually elevating and getting a big response for Alpha
No, they're
Academy.
sending them
They're
packing.
actually elevating Alpha Academy where the crowd is
You're handing
responding.
them pink slips. You're saying thank you for your service.
Bye,
Have a
Alpha.
nice day.
They got to tie up loose ends, bro. What? If you just have her ripped away and you don't tell the story, oh, where's the story? We're closing it out, and it's perfect. The crowd's booing the bad guys. They're cheering the good guys, and the crowd hates them.
She's gonna fucking
Kill
alien
it.
punch them with a goddamn brass knuckles.
And you're establishing Maxine as fully bought in to the new Maxine.
Remember when the Vision had like Seth Rollins as their world champion shit, and we're like
Where is
the
he?
program and like can't this, and now they're out here.
Oh,
with-
no. You don't get to do that because that's not.
Tozawa and
No.
everything.
Because
No.
that
We're
never came to
We're
be.
there now.
You
We're
don't
there
get,
now.
no.
You can't act like
You
we
don't
didn't
get to
get
shit
there.
on stuff and then act like you didn't shit on it when it happened to make your argument tonight. You weren't fucking feeling it then either. So again,
Either way, but it was
try
still
and
more
use against
prominent
me.
than this.
That's fine. This is perfectly good, Nick. You're missing good wrestling. There's nothing wrong with this.
If this is good wrestling, you can have that. Don't even what I'm mad
Okay,
at.
well, let's get Eddie Kingston and Nigel to roll around the mat for a
I'll
couple
watch that.
hours.
I'll watch that over this.
Yeah,
I'll
what's
watch.
wrong?
fucking- Give me a Young Bucks
They're
match over
actually
this.
using the tag belts. They're actually getting reaction. The crowd is into this. And they just made Alpha
Because they
Academy
just wanted to
relevant.
end my
No,
suffering.
they don't. You do.
Well, maybe that's true, but yeah.
Mid-faction is obliterated by... I know, but how's that going now? How's that going now? Nick's
But they're
smiling, but
fighting
how's it
Otis.
going?
They're
How's it
fighting
going?
Otis.
No. Who's getting obliterated? Who's standing tall?
Cool. So
Who
if
wins?
Chris Jericho shows up and beats out fucking Michael Nakazawa,
He
out
beat
there,
Ricochet, who's better? So again, whether I love him or hate him, he still got the dub. Again, some people don't want to admit it because somehow they get personal feelings involved, but that is just they just dominated and steamrolled them. I'm sorry. What
If
happened?
you think this is personal, that's funny.
You don't like Theory. I can't make you like Theory, and you're mad that Braun got injured. I'm sorry.
Right. And if you think that's a personal issue, then that's funny.
Official BS segment yet. You got to put it to bed. You got Maxine to tie up that loose end. You had to address it.
Would
You had
anyone
to.
really have cared if they didn't tie up that loose end?
Again, but if you didn't do it, you didn't do it. I mean, they did it. They put it to bed. And again, crowd booed, crowd cheered, the crowd in the building reacted. I don't give a fuck what the internet fan thinks. They were with it.
Fair enough. I don't know. Say the Vision could cure cancer and they would still hate
Right.
it. Hate.
Right.
Haters
Again,
wrong.
I just can't watch the TV and go, oh no, nobody's into this when everyone's into it. Everyone's cheering. Like, how do we
That's
deny
fine,
what's
but when
happening
you
right
say
in
it's
front of you?
Personal.
Oh, I don't like them, so I can't admit that the fans are actually booing. They're booing. They're right there booing.
Okay.
Nick, why squash matches? I don't even know if that's true.
That should have been a goddamn squash match. Honestly.
Segment was decent, but could have been 3 minutes shorter. Should have been shorter. The beginning of that was awkward. But you need to, again, when people say, well, this group doesn't feel very strong, you have them beat teams like Street Profits. You have them run over Alpha Academy. The fans want Alpha Academy to do well. So you need enemies. You need enemies. You're right. What a group of douchebags. That makes them so good.
AW welcome meat and little meat.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They're not dropping down. And see, Boston tried to do what you did earlier. You can't go, ha, look, they're getting beat up by Otis, and then go, oh, no big deal. You can't use it against me and then try and use it when it's not there. Oh, well, no big deal. They beat up Otis. Well, wait a minute. It was a big deal when Otis was beating them up. So that's a double standard.
I didn't want any of that to happen.
You can't
I didn't want any of that to happen. I
can't change
that should have been a goddamn squash match.
You can't.
I was more saying how the mighty have fallen. They were out there with Seth Rollins. They were the top faction, and now they're out there squashing with the.
They haven't gone anywhere. The only other thing they had prior to the injuries was internal fighting, internal issues.
Because, and at the end of the day, I will give you they had
the only reason they're beating up these two guys is Maxine.
I am agreeing with you on that. They had internal issues because of injuries, that they have been hampered by injuries the whole time. I'm saying that the injuries have made me to the point where this faction should have died. This is old Yeller. This is fucking popping around on a crippled leg. We should have put this shit down a minute ago.
Right. Paul, you and I know that's not true. And if you think that's true, come see me on Wednesday. But I got no problem with what's happening. And I'm not going to tell people, oh, nobody's into this when everyone's cheering and screaming. I can't do it. I can't tell you that the crowd was booing. I can't make that up. It happened. Whether people like it or not, it happened. Sorry. Facts are the facts.
Fair enough. I can present a counterpoint, though, too.
Yeah, but the crowd, like, it did its job. It accomplished everything it was supposed to accomplish.
Right. And
so, again, I get it. You don't like Theory, but I think it's okay. I think it's a great mid-card faction. No one's expecting them, again, young talent on the way up.
It's a great discussion. You think that this is some, like, personal vendetta that I seem to have with them or something. I think this is just a great discussion. And I think that there is very much that there is a back and forth.
You don't like Theory, period. That's all that this comes down to. They could do anything. You don't like Theory.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like Theory. That's okay. You don't have to.
When did I say that I didn't?
You don't have to. It's okay. He's with the check. I like it. And for the record, I have fun with that segment. This is exactly what the Vision belongs, because they are nothing more than, I'm okay with them being in the mid card. Not everybody can be at the top. They make this strong. If Braun's fighting for the IC, they're going to grow. I got no problem with where they are. They're not missing out. Who are they going to fight? Obafemi right now? Not right now. So this is fine for them. They're tag champs. Tag champs, by definition, are in the mid-card usually. So let them be tag champs. Let them beat tag teams like the Street Profits, like Alpha Academy, like Fraxium. Let them beat them all up.
Yes, but they were much higher beforehand.
Where were they before? How much higher?
In the world title picture.
You said they sucked and they did nothing. See, this is where I said you did what Boston did, was originally you said, oh, they've done nothing. They're not doing anything. But now you're saying, oh, they were so much higher, KJ. Well, you didn't feel that way before, my friend.
Yes, and I think that they've slid from there. So I think I said multiple times, they should have been put down before we got here.
I mean, outside.
I was saying last week when they were having the ultimatum from Heyman, I thought that was the end of it. I thought we were done and dusted. We were out of here.
You're missing what they're doing right in front of you, my friend. I get it. It's okay. We can disagree. It's allowed, Nick. It's okay.
I think I've very much been
okay.
That it's okay to disagree. Sir.
Okay.
I have very much.
Oh, no. Nick against Alpha Academy winning. The phone lines are open. I got no problem with the Alpha Academy getting some love and getting a tag team match out of them. I mean, you had to explain Maxine just saying goodbye and close that off. The only reason why they beat up Alpha Academy in that segment was the fact that Maxine just screwed them over. So we just act like that never happened?
I agree. Well, I said before, and I agree with Jose, Jose's even, I caught it to KJ hitting the Nick with my friend.
Right.
But I thought it should have been a squash match of just we're done and dusted with that. So are you gonna actually have Otis and Tozawa be a competitive tag team?
I would give them a tag title match at Saturday Night Main Event or SummerSlam. It's a one and done.
Main event. Do you believe that they?
I don't care either way. And with the company right now, and if you think the division's struggling so bad, why couldn't they possibly shock the world and win it? It's the tag titles. It's the mid card. I just want them to have good tag team matches or decent tag team matches. The fans love Otis and Tozawa. The fans hate the Vision. This works perfect. I mean, if I was booking, I got no problem with booking this shit.
I'm almost like, am I with the fans or am I against the fans? So I don't like the Vision either.
Right.
So, like, do I hate them the way they hate them, but in a different way?
Shit, my friend. Oh my God.
I'm not your buddy, guy. I'm not your buddy.
All right, pal. KJ is safe to say Triple H's
Royce and Jimmy are hopping off.
That division was going to be a top faction. No, but I mean, again, okay, so who do they supplant right now? You got Seth, Roman, Punk, Cody. Like right now, they're as high as they can get. Braun Breaker will be world champion. I think Austin Theory will be a world champion. Logan Paul, I think, would have been a world champion in 2026 if he didn't fuck up his arm.
Oh.
They're all future champions.
Should they be in the IC gauntlet instead?
No, they're tag champs right now, and they're a faction. And again, once Braun feels a little better and he's back, like feeling all, dialed right in, then yeah. But we got to give him a little time. As Jimmy and Royce are in the ring.
Yeah, Royce the 5'9" out here. As Pierce announced it, aren't these both SmackDown guys?
Yeah, right.
Well, I'm just curious. Well, because I don't even know if Aldis's whole, suspension has been lifted. And
yeah,
could we see Aldis versus Gunther at SummerSlam? Is that a ticket mover? If they officially announce that match, do you put asses in seats with that?
I think so. I think people are going to want to see it. And then I think that, I think it's intriguing enough that people are going to want to tune in. And then I think ultimately, will it put his GM role in jeopardy?
Right. Well, Cherokee asking, can Chad Gable win it all? Is he overdue? Does he win the gauntlet tonight?
I'd like him to.
It's his way to stamp his ticket to Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. Oh, step up in Zaguri, Royce the outside. I will be right back.
There you go.
All that yelling. I need a beverage.
He's got to go check on Austin Theory and Maxine to make sure they're all doing good. He's got to make sure the vision's clear. But Ronan and Royce Keys, am I not wrong? And I thought these both are SmackDown talents. Of Royce is a SmackDown guy. That's even why he's wearing the blue. But so far, pretty solid Monday Night Raw. And again, I just like that there's the whole debate of I get that they're douchebags, and I'm supposed to hate the fucking douchebags, but goddamn it, do I hate the douchebags? Okay, I can hate the goddamn douchebags and hate the goddamn douchebags. Who messed up backstage? I don't know, but I'm in commercial break right now. I guess this is a bloodline angle. I don't know why this match is happening. Otherwise, yeah, actually, Bernard, you're not wrong. Is it the Jacob feud? Is this what you're going to do with Fatu while he is under Roman? So you have an under feud with him and Royce of the whole, I respect you, bro. No, I respect you, bro. Are they still trying to bring in a Solo into this? Is Solo going to buck the trend in LA out there? Could you start to see this being the formation of the War Games teams for Survivor Series, which they announced middle of November around Thanksgiving? How fitting for Survivor Series in Houston. Could you see like Team Bloodline versus Team Anti-Blood, Anti-Coagulant out there? You get Solo, LA, Royce, and one or two others, and that's your Anti-Bloodline team. The Blood Thinner. It'd be interesting. I wonder how much they're going to expand this Bloodline. Do they include a Solo now that he's kind of out of the MFTs? So we'll see. Malik, I see Jimmy got them retro dreadlocks braids the first time when he came to Raw. Well, also shout out, by the way, I think this is the anniversary of, Mrs. Zeus, Naomi out there winning the women's world title, which she's been missed and she's, gone on the leave. And I can't wait till she comes back. And I hope that they manage to keep it an actual surprise. I don't want to see, like, even if it could be the biggest break for the channel somehow, that we get the insider information that Naomi's coming back. I would hope we can let it out there. I don't want to see a spiteful, an observer, an insider, none of that, letting it out that Naomi is going to come back. I want to have that moment, and I honestly, personally, want to be on stream with Anthony for it just because of that. But I also just want to see that moment come back unannounced. I like seeing, like, Baron Corbin shows up on SmackDown completely unannounced. Give me more of that. That's the good shit. Cherokee, going from a future world champion to being tag team partners with Austin Theory is unfortunate. Yes, it is unfortunate. I will star you so KJ can read that too. We are back from commercial break. Let me know, folks, who you got, whether you got Big Jim or Royce the 5'9" out here. See money showing up Boston. I mean, if we're not getting heat, what are we doing? Mission accomplished. Most they've gotten out of Otis and Tozawa in years. I'll star you that, and I'll give you that. I'm not going to keep sparking up this goddamn debate. It's like a burnt out blunt. I'm not going to keep sparking it up. But the vision is what it is right now. As Jacob showing up, and this man just straight banging all day. Pause. Man got the maroon fucking jumpsuit out here already with the taped up tongue and death grip. As we're following him straight out to the arena here, folks. And no one thinks to try and stop this man as Jacob hops the barricade that follows the whole shot through. Initially jumps Royce for a DQ. So we're getting Jacob versus Royce at SummerSlam or, Sunday's main event. I do still think they need to add a match to Saturday. You only got 3. You need to add 4. But again, Jacob out here, I didn't want to do this. The same kind of thing he was saying to Solo. He's going to set him up just so same thing like Solo. Set up in the corner, set up with the chair. I didn't want to fucking do this. I didn't want to have to kill you, Fredo. You were supposed to be the chosen one. You're going to make me do this to you. You're going to force my hand. They're doing some of the best kind of honest to God character work and depth of character for Jacob. Oh, here comes Solo. So SmackDown just interrupting Monday Night Raw. Keys for the win. Douchebags. Royce to 5'9" and Jacob 52. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so Solo's stopping it. I understand now. Raw's delivering so far. You're not fully wrong. Well, the typo ring. Paul Wow really thought that was Jacob Fat 2. Jimmy put some what? Huh? So saying, now I understand. I get it now. I still don't trust this man. Solo is honestly probably the best, at least out of the Usos, probably second best to maybe Jacob or Roman on the microphone. I'd honestly say he might be better in cutting a promo than Jacob, but we're splitting hairs. As he acknowledged, he's throwing up the 1. So Solo acknowledging the tribal chief. So I still don't trust it. I'm still waiting. So we're looking around. Oh, he throws up the spike. Spike to Jimmy. Oh. Back elbow. Now he's fighting off with Jacob. Now, so is it Solo Jacob? That's the match. Is it Royce and Solo and Jimmy and Jacob? I remember Solo was trying to recruit Royce to the MFTs out there for a minute. So could we be going that way with it? But that was clever. I'll give them that. They throw up the one, so you think Solo's acknowledging. Nah. Jacob with the tongue and death grip on Solo. What the hell is going on tonight? Commercial breaks, back-to-back, unexpected match. Is Tony taking the controls of Raw? We've lost all communication as LA Knight's coming out right now with a steel chair. Yeah. Jimmy got plaids. Nick, it's okay. KJ gone. You can hate the dude. Yeah, I can hate. Hate. The hater's ball as Jacob no-sells the chair shot from LA. Give us a six man at Saturday SummerSlam. Even then, a Jacob Solo feud right now wouldn't be too bad as he's just wailing away. But is this setting up War Games? You get, bloodline versus anti-blood. You get I can't even call them the white blood cells, but could it be you got a team of Royce, LA, and Solo that all have a common enemy right now? Hey, you want a piece? Come on and get it. Yeah. 5'2". Tub thumping. I get knocked down. Something in Hawaiian ice and clean. Whoa. LA White. Oh, that's this. If we ever do a full documentary video on the whole run of LA Knight in WWE, that's what it's got to be called. LA Might. That's so good. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Some wise guy. Yeah. My funny to you? My funny like a clown? Yeah, you're getting this united front. We're already setting up things in motion for November. They're realizing, hey, August didn't sell well. We got to start selling more down the road. LA Solo Saturday or SummerSlam. Is this going to be the last match they had? Hey. SummerSlam. That's going to be, see, that's the thing is this, I like it because it's going to be just a goddamn fun match. The internet rest of the Twitterverse will over critique of, you could have done this, you could have done that, you could have had 4 singles matches out of this and everything. But that overall just feels like a fun kind of multi-person match that'll take up a chunk and have some entertaining pops. And again, that's where you can then spin that out to, November and War Games. Oh, as Heyman's clapping. That's what you call a vision for the future. They made an impact. Them taking out Otis and Tozawa was so impactful. That's the vision. That's how you clear the pathway. They took out the 2 biggest stars out there. They laid down how they are set up to be the new generation out here. And Maxine, wow. Yeah, I think that's the only word you can describe of what she is or what she does, of just wow. What the hell do you need me for? You were so magnificent tonight. What the hell do you need me for? I swear to God, they almost feel like they're trolling me at this point. Of that, Paul Heyman literally just walked up to them and everyone, KJ, you didn't see that segment. We're just going to act like that didn't happen. Yes, I am a goddamn hater. You can fine with that. You acknowledge that. I'm not a McCain's out here, but I am a hater. Hate. But you're kidding me that they had Paul Heyman out there, the same guy we named an award after because he's so impactful, because there is no one that is a better manager as long as he still exists that could beat him for it. So we had to name the award after him, so we couldn't put him in the category anymore. Says
you can doubt me, but can you doubt Heyman? You can doubt me.
I don't need you.
They're so good they don't even need Heyman. Heyman's words, not mine. I don't even like him. I just think
that's a lie.
Just listening.
That's a lie.
I'm just listening to Heyman, and I mean Heyman. How can we argue with Heyman?
That's a lie.
It's Heyman. He's an expert in talent.
Heyman's been a Bully Ray. Heyman. How many people have worked for ECW? Have worked for Paul Heyman that have
I don't know.
Missed a number or a routing number on a check or anything like that.
Right? You can't argue with Heyman. I'm just saying. I don't even like him. Heyman likes them. Heyman thinks they're great.
And Cooper, here
we are getting the we're getting the setup for Hell in the Cell.
Yeah, Dad just walked in from having a bush light in the garage. I'm sick of you talking shit. Sorry, you're Canadian, so it would have been was it a Molson or a Bud Light or a Blue Light?
Probably a Molson, yeah.
You're not a blue guy?
Right. No.
You don't like Labatt?
I don't mind. I'm not a beer dude.
Ah, fair enough. You got a beard, dude, but I'm not a beard dude.
I'm not a beard dude. Oh wait.
Almost family with Pierce.
Oh, they're fake policemen? Heyman was bluffing. So they were phony.
So they had to explain. I swear they're listening. We talked about, well, how do you throw policemen and not get arrested? Well, they're fake policemen.
You're a phony.
Oh, well, they're going to talk for 20 minutes about the Vision and how they suck and everything. Paul Heyman's out there of, well, what do you even need me for? You're so impactful and you're so present and so powerful.
Yeah. Killing it. Paul said
something. I think killing
Paul, listen, I'm not. I agree, Nick. They're shit, but Paul Heyman thinks they're amazing.
Killing me softly with this, Paul. Killing me softly.
I'm just saying what Paul said. But 6-man tag. I guess both Usos will be present for that, unless there's a question mark as the third person. But yeah, I mean, with a 2-night SummerSlam. A middle of the show match, I'm not worried about it. I don't think it's a bad thing. Baby faces, bloodline, here we go. I know Paul said you couldn't tell the difference between the bad and the good. When the LA goes off and everyone cheers and then he's standing with the other two guys, good. The ones that are getting booed, bad.
Well, yeah, I like it, and I think I was wondering whether it was going to be at MSG or it was going to be at SummerSlam. I think it's setting up for when we get to Survivor Series that you're going to get the Bloodline versus the Anti-Blood. You're going to get Royce and Solo and LA and maybe one or two other guys that are taking on the Bloodline.
Right.
In that kind of match, I feel. Maybe do you get a Seth involved or anything there?
Right. Seth, I don't know. I mean, again, why not? If it's going to help lend to the story.
Well, what else do you think that they're going to do for the War Games right now? That seems like the most obvious choice that they're going to do towards the War Games.
LA and all that? Maybe. I don't know if this pertains to that at all, but it could. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Fair enough. But
okay. Super chat.
Sorry. I told to save it. Spaz with a $10 super chat. In another world, Theory is fighting Roman off the back of King of the Ring. Mox and Monet are the Elite Mixed Tag Champions. In the finals of TNA Knockouts TV title. Oh, and Nikita wins the Rumble.
Let's
Spaz
go.
Is just now trying to play the age of goddamn chaos.
I mean, Spaz said it. Paul Heyman said it. I'm just here.
You know what? Well, then Magnus says this with Sparkham, and I'm going to go Sparkham and go can take a walk about.
Okay. Nick taking a pause for the cause. We're about 10 seconds away from coming out of commercial break, I do believe, give or take. Monroe is good, but hasn't an air of snobberility about her. That's what part of her shtick is, right? Kind of that stuck-up girl. Beer is better. Yeah, my thing with beer, the problem is the Canadian whiskey is so good, right? So that's where I'm at. Yeah, right. It's not my cup of tea. I'd rather, Trailer Park Boys. I'm Julian. I want to walk around with that glass in my hand all the time, all night. As we got Auntie Palm, Bailey is in the ring, folks, and she's calling for Lyra. Triple H literally just had all the factions break up or separate. There is nothing going well. Who's broken up? Judgment Day, we're still waiting to break up. Bloodline just got back together and people are mad that they're rebooting it. Who are these factions that are breaking up or being separate? Are you suggesting that's what he should do? Let me know. Because if you're saying he's doing it, I don't see it. What did I miss? Looks like Bailey got called out by the teacher. Oh, Lyra looks like the little goth girl who got in trouble in school again. Setting fires in class. Yamala, let's go.
Yum yums.
Good thing those were fake cops who will no doubt be seeing the inside of a jail cell for impersonating an officer, right? Listen, I completely agree. I don't love that Paul went and got fake cops. Just use security then. And if the end result, it doesn't matter. If he throws some fake cops over the rope or if he throws security guard, it doesn't matter. So to me, you went an extra step that you didn't need to go. We were already there. Just beat somebody up. Is Lyra wearing a burlap sack? What is happening? Apologize. I'll find you. Look, she's all red-eyed and what happened? All right, y'all wanted some personality. Didn't they already do the fake police? Yeah, they actually did that once, yeah. I don't like it. I think it's silly. That's where I'm at. Yeah. I had my beer drinking days, being a youth and running out and grabbing an OE. But as you grow up, liquor is quicker. No, because Jimmy and Fatu are supposed to be good guys with Roman in the bloodline. But are they good guys? They've had this attitude on their shoulder, right? And LA seems like the good guy in the situation. So maybe you got a little bit of a valid point there, a little bit. I see what you're saying. Fair enough. It feels like they've drawn a line where, Jacob and Jimmy are kind of assholes, but they're not, you're right, they're not like full-blown heels because we like cheering for at least Jacob. As Lyra is just giving Bailey all this shit. I am the liquor. That's how you get this. Moving on. Homeless Lyra. Yeah, what happened? Auntie Pam and her crazy niece. Did Lyra watch today? I don't think so, Nair. Welcome back, by the way. But yeah, no, Lyra looks like she's missed a few baths. And possibly stopped by Walter White's house for a fix. So are they going to give Lyra the hearing voices Bailey gimmick? That's funny. Did they flip the script? Bailey was going crazy. Bailey got better. And then Lyra went crazy. As Bailey brags about her resume, Bailey versus Lyra, last woman standing at SummerSlam. I'm down. I'll take that. I'm okay if they have a fight. Lyra looks like she slept on a park bench. Facts. They're really proving a point. Apparently, not being friends with Bailey makes you sleep outside. I do like Canadian whiskey, but I'd buy beer over liquor. Yeah, nah. I'm with you, buddy. Just need a Snickers. Oh, that's a good one. That's all she needs. As Bailey wailing away on Lyra. This is where we get Tatum. Oh, boot to the side of the head. What's up, Tech? Bloodline mid-card drama is giving me bad NWO B team vibes. Does it feel like they're kind of a little bit on like a B team mission, and you're kind of keeping LA like around the periphery of the main event scene? You got Jacob kind of around the main event scene. I mean, you got a big dilemma now because you look at the mid cards getting heftier, your upper mid cards getting full. We still got a bunch of names that are out, and Lyra, this is great. Can we give a moment here for Bird Lady, who went all out in this one? Lyra's new gimmick is we got Nikki Cross. Oh, that's great. Nikki Cross sitting at home right now being pissed right off of like, wait a minute. Same thing happened to Cross, remember? And then they lost Malachi too. Shit. Lyra got her, Bailey Stompers. Lyra, carry on. There you go. Alpha Academy done, Vision done with Paul after randomly done, and Judgment Day done soon. Well, the Vision isn't done. They're actually stronger than ever, and Paul saying that you guys are so good you don't need me, that would be an endorsement to carry on. Alpha Academy had to break up, and anyone mad about that or bringing that up as it mattered, it doesn't. The fact that they're actually in something elevated them a little bit tonight, which was good. But I don't think they're breaking up other than they lost Maxine. I would argue Chad Gable left 2 years ago. Judgment Day, they're gone soon for sure. But that still leaves all the other ones, right? A little bit of an extension on all of the. She looks like the gal I take to the. I didn't want to say it, but she's doing good. Potato sack. If anything, it was probably a potato sack. Deedly dee potato. So now we are getting a history package of Reigns and Rollins. Chapter 2, The Breakup. This version of Lyra is perfect for when Tatum comes up as the main roster, killer tag team right there. And it also, I joked that maybe Tatum would pop up tonight, but if we're going to get Lyra versus Bayley, Tatum could be the reason why Lyra beats Bayley. There you go. Let's go. Digging into quite a bit with Jake. Go check him out, folks. Could we see Tatum make her main roster debut at Madison Square? Very possible. Very possible. As tonight we are getting the contract signing. Spaz Phoenix, let's go. Shit, if I was Otis, I'd keep Tozawa close. He's an fact, right? Hold on to that fucking guy. He's been here forever. Tozawa's becoming the new Tamina.
Well, I guess nobody meaner than Tamina. But did I really hear you say deedly dee potato sack?
Deedly dee potato. She was in a potato sack.
Like a goddamn pigeon. Like it's still a bird lady, but it's goddamn pigeon right now.
She's not all her pigeons are cooing, buddy.
She's like the pigeon lady from
I said Home Alone. Run, Kevin.
The little dove, the roast dove.
No,
but I dig all of that. Like I know I've been critical of the Lyra. See, I'm saying things nice. I can say things are nice too. I've been critical of Lyra, and this has been as much as she's been, fucking Harry Potter,
the girl who lived.
Yeah, she's been a little bit that way, but this has been the most personal. This has been the most. Sick boy, Raven's flock she's ever kind of looked.
Right.
I'm surprised you didn't go that way. I saw that and I was like, this is Kidman.
Yeah, right. It's fucking the 7-year itch for sure.
Yeah.
But do you think this opens the door for Tatum to help Lyra work with your Lyra?
If you're gonna do it, that's the easiest door. That's the doggy door to do it. I don't know. I still am almost held out on they don't bring anybody up till well past SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, no. They can't. They got to be in a holding pattern for a little bit because they need NXT to warm back up. Right now, it's cool. It's cooler than it's been in a couple of years.
But if you're already going to lose a Tatum, if you're already going to lose a Lola, if you're going to bring in a Santana,
yeah.
Well, does Santana even go to there? Does he go to the main roster?
I don't know. I mean, it's a valid question. Up next, folks, by the way, quickly, we do have the gauntlet matches. Dom's coming out. So maybe not the main event.
Contract signing main event then?
Contract signing will be like the final segment. So
Who
this
goes
is
through the table? Seth Rollins go through the table.
Seth?
Or do they subvert us and Roman goes through the table? Like,
how about nobody go through the table for, it's been, we're good. We don't need it.
I'm just kind of over the contract signing thing, to be honest. Is it a little overdone, or even especially to be the main event? I get you're putting the emphasis. It is Roman. It is the world title. It is the Shield and everything. So I get it. But like, we've seen enough contract signings that it doesn't ever feel like a main event to me anymore.
I do, and I've said it for a while. I don't love how many contract signings we do. I do think there's an opportunity to have some of these contract signings like done on social media. Like they put out a clip of them sitting in a room, signing a contract, exchanging some words, keep it professional. And then you can do like, just call it a promo segment when they come out and beat each other up.
But I wouldn't do it even this soon. Even then, I'd still wait until it's like, goddamn, like, the match is going to happen. I'd wait until it's like almost the go home or the second to go home, and you have them kind of cut promos or fuck with each other a little. Like Seth cut a whole promo on Roman last week. Roman comes out here and talks about how Seth ain't shit and how, yeah, you're damn right, I was the chosen one, because look at me. I brought the WWE to the promised land out here. I'm the one that built what you call yourself the architect. I built all this. Oh, interesting.
Yo, soft. Yo, SAWFT.
I'm so surprised that they did it this way.
And he's coming alone? Ladies and gentlemen, Big Cass is getting a promo, a vignette, a package.
Test. This
is 8-3.
8-3.
Monday Night Raw.
3rd.
What's that? August 3rd, right? So the Monday after SummerSlam.
So, hey, they debut the Monday after WrestleMania. Mike Santana saying, hey, this is when my contract's up. Because there have been the whole talks of that Morrissey had been kind of wishy-washy, like, is he actually done with AEW, or are they going to try and add any extra time or anything? All of that.
This did get kind of sneaky. Like, usually the usual suspects were kind of quiet on this, Nick. Not a lot of discussion, but now it's official. He's done, and he's coming back, and it looks like they're selling us on a solo situation.
Not the docu-sign. Cup of haters. Yeah, I saw it, and you connected the dots way quicker than I did. I was just big guy.
It's funny because they showed like his eyes, and that was where I was like, I think that's Cass. And then you could see Soft in the background, and I was like, no, okay, because we didn't expect him to do it this way.
Oh, not at all. And that's where I thought you could have had an Enzo pop up, or even if you get closer, could you still tease to that, to where an Enzo slides in at the end of it, and ladies and gentlemen, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall. You can't teach that. Like, he's the mouthpiece for sure. He is not the marquee. He is the mouthpiece.
Yeah, it's interesting because a lot of us, Cass is going to come back. Maybe that means Enzo as well. People talked about them showing up in NXT. But here we are, and we get a surprise vignette that August 3rd, Big Cass will be back.
So the learning tree is officially dead now?
That's Nick's favorite
it's running to the court.
Right? Yeah, all you got left is Keith. He's all by himself.
And he's out there on a bounty.
Right. Yeah, that tree died a long time ago. Let's throw it in the wood chipper and act like it never happened.
Well, factions are great, right?
But... Look, man, you killed me with that argument because you're not totally wrong.
I'm not wrong, but I'm also not right.
Like, hey, I mean, there's not a whole lot of good. Even when we were coming up with the awards, we're like, who are the good factions right now? I gotta like the Death Riders.
Of course, and I get the faction awards nominee introduction and everything. Same thing with yeah, you fucking didn't plan it. The guy who does the whole everything of I get the botches too when I botch on all that.
I think you know that it was supposed to be a 3-man show, so I can't help where things fell.
Hey, but when I get the first draft pick in the fantasy football, everyone starts fucking looking at me sideways, huh?
I mean, again. I mean, that's an old wound. Nick's holding on. Nick's holding on. It's over a year. Nick's like, I got
anger issues. Apparently, I take everything personal. So I got
first round pick. This year, last pick. Nick's getting last pick.
I'm going to get first pick again. And everyone's going to be saying the same shit.
Right.
Oh, wasn't aware of that. Good for Enzo.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it'll be very interesting. Is it a case that Cass comes in and eventually Enzo joins? Does Enzo never join? They didn't. Maybe they're just interested in Cass.
I think that's a nice little slow play. You tease it there, and then you can tease later on of Enzo, and then you because there's honestly probably some wrestling fans that don't know what the fuck they just showed. They're like, who the fuck is this guy that they showed up there?
Yeah,
who's this debuting guy? And everyone's like, there's Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall.
As Dom's got Joe Hendry and Paul. You're right. The one of the nominees for Better Luck in the second half of 2026. Joe was hot as fuck about a year and a half ago, and then the transition from TNA to NXT to the main roster is just. I don't know. Like Joe needs another hit single. Maybe a one-hit wonder. I hope not.
Well,
I like him. He's a good guy.
Because I keep pulling up of Tay-Sign saying so Cass straight up to the upper mid card. So we just had Baron Corbin show up too. So we're getting all the good callbacks out here. Right. All the guys that almost maybe could have, should have, would have.
Cass will be an interesting one because he unfortunately broke his leg and we never saw him again. And then obviously we know what happened to Enzo. Then Cass pops up in AEW. He battled some health issues. Thankfully, he pulled through and he got better. And then, the learning tree was shit. And here we are. So thank you, Chris Jericho. Right. Another guy that Chris Jericho got over and made a star.
Lady B, Cass only bringing his Timbs in the colors no one wants.
The Timbs in the colors. I like some of the colors.
I didn't know Timbs really came in colors. I thought it was just the fucking Carhartt fucking colorway.
Oh, 619 as JD holding Joe down.
Best faction award should go to TKO and Friends.
I love that. I wish I would have thought of that. That's
but see that dirtbag out here picking the winner. Only good WWE faction is Fatal Influence. That's the faction that won.
Dirtbag loving the beard, buddy. Are we related? But only there's good WWE
school of them
is Fatal. They won the award for best faction. So hey,
absolutely.
Young No G.
Who do you have to actually win this match out of everybody that you see on
Gable.
The screen? Ready, Willen, and Gable?
Gable or Paige?
Not a Rusev Bangarang? Not a Dom Mega Championship?
No.
Javon Bouncy?
Javon is an interesting one. Dragon Lee, no. I'd rather see Keith Lee than Dragon Lee.
As I'm in commercial right now, Geekbox. Ooh.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I would say, guys, remember Enzo got fired from WWE because he tried to hide that he had been arrested for but wasn't charged and still hit it. Yes, but the accuser even denied it, and it all ended up being a whole bunch of fucking nothing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was messy for sure.
No, and no Lionel, no Argentina. The outlet Tims. Nick ain't never seen no swaggy Tims. No, you are Tims for a purpose, not to be swagged out.
Oh, you got some. I mean, I don't mind the blue ones. I don't mind a little blue.
What?
What? You never had blue
What?
Tims?
No, blue Tim. What are you talking about? This is all foreign to me. You wore Tims because you did them for a fucking reason. Even if there wasn't you working construction, you had the standard Tims.
I like blue. I've never seen blue boots. I wanted blue boots.
Yeah, blue ducks, black Tims, red Tims. I never seen these Tims.
Yeah, I don't shy away. I don't shy away. Let's go. Let's make it colorful. Let's make it bright. Son of a bitch.
Swagger like us. Swagger like us.
You know? Be different, folks.
If you know, you know. Apparently, I don't know. I got told by the missus I'm in my old man phase of just wear sweatpants and shit around the house. Like, who am I trying to fucking show off
right.
for?
Dude, for that, it was so
I got
funny.
you already, right? That worked.
Right. Okay, I'm set. Let's go.
Exactly.
I definitely become a lover of the sweatpants over the recent years, and sweat shorts are maybe the best thing ever invented. Comfy as shit.
The weird fit of my either they'll fall off my ass or they fit perfectly. I don't know until I buy them.
I got no booty holding anything back there. It is a cake-free bakery.
I have yum-yums, but no hips. My hips don't lie.
No butt.
Hank Hill ass. In case anybody wanted to know right now. Hey, remember when we were screaming about the Vision? Hey, look at us.
Look at us. That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it's done.
Exactly. But see, this is the thing. If you see, 2.5 men, which I found out I've been blocked by 2.5 of the 3 men out there.
Yeah.
Actually, even though I didn't interact with them. Apparently, but
guilty by association. I
think just guilt by just being better. I don't know.
I was surprised because I didn't even have any reason or understanding, but somebody had re-put out something from the Labubu, and apparently he knows who I am enough to say "fuck that guy."
Oh, really? Well, I mean. I'm not out there being fucking gossip merchants on Discord or anything like that. I don't need a Sean Ross app to give me the okay to be fucking back and talking.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's dirty shit.
Insider baseball, and I hate it. But,
yeah.
Who told you you can eat my cookies?
My cookies. It's like I am the Winter Soldier out here.
Right. As Javon falls off the table celebrating. Hilarious.
Tongaloa, eat your heart out.
67% are going Javon in this one. Joe Henry gets starched by Dom Dom in the first match.
Well, is it elimination?
Yeah, winner goes on.
Well, because listen, AW's ruined the term gauntlet because their gauntlet is first come, first serve,
a battle royal,
which is not a gauntlet. But yeah.
Oh, JD out. We're just gonna let JD fuck with everybody. His shirt's awesome considering what he went through with his lungs. He's got the spade on the back in lungs, like in the rib cage.
He's a slept-on talent. He's gonna be for like what people that Sheamus left. JD's gonna be the guy that's a Sheamus down the road that's been there for a minute and is a good hand, has here, has there. May not be.
Oh, very nice, very evil. Whoa. I told you, Dom versus Danhausen is coming.
We got to get through JD first before we get Dom versus Danhausen at SummerSlam.
Right? Like, they love this shit. He hates you are cursed.
Spooner, wrong Spooner.
Wait, wrong one. Look.
Someone called Kevin Knight, Andrade.
I love that he acknowledged it.
Fake pyrotechnics.
Fans right now, they botched. No, it's a shtick.
You're still gonna see him. Well, no, now this fucking Connor.
Hausen's got a gun.
Stood him down with a t-shirt cannon.
Do we have a problem here?
Do we have a problem?
Danhausen just pulled that shit. I will shoot you with this t-shirt. Dom Dom's out.
Dragon Lee. Danhausen disappeared. What? Oh. Step up.
This should be fun.
How many people still get the whole, do we have a problem?
I don't know. I hope most people.
Message.
If you don't get that, you should go look it up and watch that movie. It's a classic.
Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your gin and juice in the hood.
Nick added in gin, but it's a good idea.
I thought that was the thing.
Those drinking your juice in the hood. Is it gin and juice?
I don't know. Either way,
I'm with you, man. The fact that we can remember the quote.
Smoking and
Message.
The message.
This is like we used to on the my group of friends, and it would be your birthday, and they do the whole "Happy Birthday, homie."
I thought you were about to go with message being like can Tom Segura with bikes.
Right. I've heard that WWE only signs Enzo if Big Cass comes in. Well, Big Cass coming in. Where's Enzo?
Well, and remember, he was coming to the Treehouse. He was working at the Performance Center before anything. So there was more Enzo sightings before there was Cass sightings.
True.
There was almost the goddamn rumor at one point that they were just going to run Enzo.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there was a time where like Enzo was like the most hated guy in wrestling.
205 Live. He was the fucking cruiserweight champion that ran the goddamn division.
When Pac walked out and never came back.
This fucking guy, you're going to have me lose to this.
Who's that fucking
guy? Now
guy?
look at him in AEW. This fucking guy, you're going to have me lose to this fucking guy.
That's ironic, right?
Yeah. Out here losing the Hook.
Losing to Enzo's not so bad after the train wreck he's gone through. He lost at Forbidden Door. We never see him. He loses all the time.
Shota.
I like Shota, but what the fuck? WWE Cruiserweight Champion JD McDonough has the third longest reign. There you go. Bring it back.
Tom versus Javon World Title WrestleMania 48. Still no.
World Title? I mean, a lot of things would have to happen. 48, though. I mean, maybe. I can't say no.
Yeah, I think they have to gain a lot of weight before we get there.
Yeah, I mean, 48 is it's a ways away.
Only 5 away.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We'll see how they do.
Snapback route reality solution. Maybe we get an individual Enzo vignette next week, and then we get another one of them together, building anticipation.
Ooh, MDB's thinking.
Right.
It has created a question of like, okay, what does this mean as far as? I mean, I would be completely okay with Big Bill coming in and getting a solo push. I think that
Morrissey. We don't call him Big Bill.
Big Bill. I think Tony Khan, when the fans started cheering for him, that was his opportunity to have him kick Jericho in the face and actually get over. But Jericho doesn't let anybody get over.
That he wrestled on like a Dynamite or a Collision randomly. That like he wasn't supposed to be the guy getting cheered, but was it like a Grand Slam or something that they cheered the fuck out of him? You're like, I'm not wrong. I can't remember who he was.
No, 100%.
They cheered the shit out of him.
Yeah, I think they were in Ireland or Wales. I think it was one of those shows. But and then they went to somewhere. They were on a tour, and oh my God, Dragon Lee chucked.
Do you start to see a bit of a heelish Javon of I'm going to do still what I need to do to win because I've been coming up close but losing?
Well, I mean, he looked like he had a bit of a chip on his face.
Up.
Oh my God.
You just got to let him clear that at that point. Dragon Lee was trying to like save him from himself, but you just got to let him clear that at that point.
It looked like Javon got caught on his like mask tails and almost broke his neck.
Terms you only hear in wrestling, mask tails.
I don't know what the official
life is like a luchador, mask tails.
Mask tails. I like those jokes.
Poison runners, hook runners. It's
is there a lucha term for those Jar Jar Binks here?
Tassels?
Head tassels? Pause.
Tony Nese is a shirt medium. Yeah.
Right. My brother had a Tony Nese shirt from an indie show, and we were staying together, and so I like every day I had to look at this fucking caricature of Tony Nese just flexing on a t-shirt. I was like, all right. And then he signs AW and nothing.
I won't name the wrestler, but I still have a shirt of a wrestler that I'm not a fan of that I had to get because I thought he was going to do something involving us. So, yeah. Oh, no. So I got random wrestler merch. Two count.
Oh, by the hair on his chin.
Oh, by the tassels on his masky mask. MDB Javon got in his gold grill swag.
Right. But if you're Dragon Lee and every time you wrestle, like someone yanks on your lucha tail, would you not just say, fuck it, I don't need it. It doesn't make me more aerodynamic. What are we doing?
Haulers, let him go. Catch a lucha by his toe.
Right?
By his tail.
Right? By his lucha tail.
Anonymous KJ Nick, if you could get a wrestler to be your third to stream, who would you want to do a live stream with?
Austin Series.
Fuck you. Pat McAfee. Honestly, because he's the guy who would be doing streaming and we'd be doing numbers.
Right.
I'll put my bias, my tribals aside. Of Pat McAfee would be the best wrestler that we would do a stream with.
Oh, I mean, the obvious one, in my realm is going to be KO. I think it'd be hilarious to watch a show with him. Oh, Javon pins Dragon Lee, roll up.
Javon moves on.
So the two heels are still to come. And Chad.
But so this is definitely, you're going to get just this and then the contract signing.
Yes, this is going to go for a while.
Yeah. Oh, we got to shake hands.
Sign of respect. Man, they really have enough elements to really reconsider cruiserweight wrestling. They really should. Call it the juniors. I don't give a shit what you call it, but there's an opportunity. Oh, Rusev from behind.
I'm surprised Nick didn't say Nigel. No. Aldis, no. You gotta, it'd have to be somebody that's not going to take themselves like super serious or being like the gimmick. I always go to commercial. Yeah.
Like, I think Punk would be a fun guy to do one with because he seems like he's a jokey guy. I like his sense of humor.
He would have to we've seen and we talked about it. Punk's got to be okay with what's going on because the minute Punk's not okay, he might be cutting a video outside of a hotel or anything. Yeah.
But like him on the Stephanie podcast, and I mean, he made me chuckle because one thing I didn't really, and nobody really talked a lot about of like, for all the people mad that Punk came and like Hogan this out, I mean, he kind of made the crack of I took the chance away from that young 41-year-old.
You don't think anybody reacted to that? Is that what you just said?
Oh, I hadn't seen. No, originally, but then when he said it, they reacted.
Oh, everybody! Yeah, can you believe he said this? Oh, he's so tone deaf. He's an idiot. He's Hulk Hogan. He's become everything that he said he wasn't. I just wanted to look at everyone. Do you not understand what sarcasm is? Do you not understand fucking tone or humor or fucking not everything is literally said in the monotone of
so dumb.
I took the title opportunity from that young whippersnapper, 41-year-old, and won clean. He
wasn't serious.
He says right earlier in the interview, I love fucking with people's emotions. And that's exactly what he did.
There's a Bill Barr bit that I can't say on here right now, or I will choose not to, but it very much the same tone of when you read it off in court, it sounds different. And when you just read it like that, it doesn't have that same feel. It's not how she said it. But at the end of the day, I mean, they, I don't get the desire to just outright hate this guy. Like, you might not like him as a wrestler. I know people that don't like him. Yeah, again, that's fine. But this, like, everything he does and says, and like, listen to the interview, you morons.
What if you don't like Punk? What impact does he have on your life beyond that? Like, it's different with other people that have an immediate and constant impact in your life and everything like that. CM Punk just exists in pro wrestling. Like, if you're constantly going out of your way to have an issue, I think you're more the problem than what you think the problem is.
Yeah.
Because you're choosing to be pissed off about something that doesn't affect you.
Those people, like the same type of people that just like, you ever have like a neighbor that just loves calling the cops and complaining, and they almost harass the police department because they just it fades off. You're like, you're worried and shit.
Valid, but I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean, though, right? Like, it's just the boy who cried wolf, essentially, is what it becomes. Of, you know, you got to find something in there where you're like, all right, fair enough. He's, you know, in this moment, maybe he's not the devil.
No, that's MJF. Nick would have picked Excalibur just to piss you off.
Nick has a constant impact on my life. I love that.
That's reevaluate your life. Reevaluate your life. I love you, but reevaluate your life. Did you just smooch his booches? I just saw hearts fly up around you.
Right.
I love that Bill Burr bit. I can just hear his voice now.
Good
I don't
shit.
even want to try and do it. It's just high nasally Boston accent.
That the tone he gets is so funny when he's like doing the anytime he does the woman or the female impersonation, I cry. It's too funny. Like, just that pitch.
I'm just always still stuck on Carlin, so
let's go way back, Grandpa.
You're
nobody
welcome.
since nobody.
Steve-O, not gonna lie, watching the Vision destroying the Alpha Academy was satisfying.
Yes. Stevie boy, I love it, man. That was a great segment. So I'm glad to see people also thought it was good. Just like Paul Heyman.
This has got to be what, a 9 to you out of 10 for tonight?
I mean, maybe a 10 just for Maxine alone. CM Hogan.
Javon going flying on
Rusev. I kind of knew the gauntlet match was going to be a banger. I always get nervous because it's a long format, and you got to kind of like squeeze a couple. Like Joe loses clean and easy tonight. Well, not clean, but loses pretty easy tonight, right? So the gauntlet matches I think it's been good. I like it.
It's an interesting way to establish who's going to challenge Penta, because you haven't had exactly a true story to who's worth a title shot, or you've had a couple crossing paths, but nothing definitive. So it's an easy out, but it's a way to get everybody involved.
And Damian pointed it out, like the mid card. If you look at the middle section of what they're building for SummerSlam, this shit, the tag, like the women's, like the mid card is getting stronger. It's definitely strong on Raw, and it's getting stronger on SmackDown, because now you just brought Punk in and you move some shit down, and we still have people on the shelf. But oh my God, is Javon going to lose?
You have to flesh out your card. He's reaching his card. Young OG, Triple OG.
Give me that long noodly arm.
Is he going to be the one that fights through, but you've still got Ethan and you've still got Gable?
I have a feeling that Rusev's going to do enough damage to Javon that Ethan takes it, and then it's Ethan Chad to finish us off.
Could it be that, or could it be Rusev versus Gable and then Ethan Gable?
Maybe. I mean, Javon.
Hook it up.
Yeah, Javon looks all kinds of fudged right now.
Well, then.
Especially with that giant man on his back.
Back bad head drop.
One of the GOATs. Definitely on the Rushmore.
I played the whole bit of like, get on the plane, get on the plane.
So
I'm getting in the plane, and I explained to them this. And now you see why I am the way I am with
Right.
words.
He is one of the most creative, intelligent talkers. Oh, Rusev did almost the Samoa Joe. Kinda.
Well,
He had been walking off, he dodged it.
Accolade. He's going to be out here. Fading.
Yeah. They're booing. The
Yeah,
plane.
because Javon's been on a goddamn tear. He's the young OG. Fighting back.
He's still wiggling. There's no way. There's no way.
Fighting back out. Fighting back out. Oh, he's going to lock it back in again.
Oh, it's done. You got it. He just hugged his face.
99.
Like Patty the Batty. Like, you're done.
You just tease it a little bit and then lock it in. Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, when he locked it behind his head, I was like, oof.
It still didn't go as long as it still didn't go as long as Connor with his knee.
No. But you said it. We go Rusev holds on here, and now it's Rusev, Gable, and then Ethan is the final entrance into this little shindig here tonight.
So we're gonna go Gable Ethan to win it, because we're not gonna go Rusev Ethan, because why would you do that?
It'd be interesting, but I don't think they would.
It'd be a of doom.
Yeah. People are going to be bummed if Chad does not win this. People are eagerly anticipating.
But are you still really behind Chad Gable post-mask, post-apology tour, everything? Is Gable more lukewarm than we'd like to admit right now?
I think Gable's okay. I think Gable he's
okay.
I think he's now in, especially if he wins this, like he literally went from the mask versus mask, said sorry for a couple of weeks. That was 2 weeks. He got 2 wins, I think, since then as Chad. And now he's competing for the number 1 contendership. So I don't think he's lukewarm. I think he's all right. I think he's doing good.
Chad will win the IC belt, Superfly. I don't know, but I think the only reason why, as we're getting Sheamus in a fucking DoorDash commercial, they're going to have to edit that. The only reason I would pick Chad Gable to win this is because Minnesota, not because of what they're doing with Chad Gable right now. That's my issue.
He came off the Grande situation.
Yes, and apologized and then did nothing.
That's 3 weeks, bro. Like, it's been a month. Yes. Like, what could he have done?
Anything. Win a match.
He won 2 matches since Grande. And got 2 nice wins as Chad.
Well, fact checkers, let me know, because all I know is the apology tour where he was apologizing to Maxine and got stood up by that Jezebel. And then, to quote Jim Ross.
He gets 2 wins, and now he's competing to be the number 1 contender for the IC belt, all within like a month. I mean, what should he have done?
So you take him to beat Penta at SummerSlam?
Yeah, I think that's going to be a phenomenal match, and I would give Chad.
That's going to be a good match. You take him to win?
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Big dog. Only 2. He's only won 2 matches.
Right. He beat Rusev, and he had a great match with JD McDonough. He had a great match with JD McDonough as well.
Who's taking on Danhausen?
What's that?
I said who's taking on Danhausen, and I know that's going to be the fucking. You're going to bring this up right now? This is an argument. No, I don't know if I would still think Penta's the bigger star than Chad Gable right now. I would still take Penta to beat Chad Gable if that's the match that they're going to do at SummerSlam.
Chad's literally on the
beginning, but I still think Penta's the bigger star.
Chad Gable is actually probably equally, if not more, over than Penta in Mexico, which is ironic. Penta's huge over. I mean, that's a fair argument. Like, who's a little more over either way? But we're literally at the beginning of Chad Gable's push.
Right, but we're wrestling
So
in Minnesota, not Mexico.
yeah, but regardless, the fans have been like, the fans are eager for Chad Gable to get this push. So the Mask vs. Mask was on June 30th, and yeah, so I mean, literally 13 days ago, and you feel like he's cooled off in 13 days, and he hasn't done enough in 13 days.
Yes.
Okay.
This made me laugh. We'd leave. Nick complains when his favorite wrestler doesn't win. Eddie Kingston, goddammit.
I'll be right back in a second.
There you go. As I'm back in action, as I got Rusev wailing away on Chad Gable in the top turnbuckle out here. Not even a little bit, but I think you can't go wrong with either winning. Fair, valid. I don't know. I don't know if they, and I lay it to the chat. Tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm telling lies. Fully, I'll take it. I'll eat it on the chin. Pause. Is Chad Gable, as much since he's lost the mask and the apology tour and everything, is he still just back to a little Ready, Willing, and Gable? Is he still the star stud that you want on in the mid card scene? Eddie King and MDB, you should shut your mouth. Jose, what up? Mask vs. Mask was on May 30th. May 30th. See, it's funny how they move the goalposts, or they move the facts. Oh, I kid, but still, I like Gable. I think Gable's super talented. I don't know if he feels as compelling post-mask as he does pre-mask, if that makes any bit of sense. 5 wins now. We're moving along. He's not only had 2 wins, he's had 5 wins. Face Gable isn't interesting. Bring back Shoosh. That's an interesting point. Of even Gable with the mask wasn't a face, and that's where he was interesting. So do you need somehow heel Gable? I mean, you can't do heel Gable in Minnesota after that. But did they more miss the boat on him being a baby face? I don't know. And we're clawing at the eyes now with the accolade locked in. That will show you how over he is. Rusev Day. I'm waiting for it in English. Just O'Connor roll through. 1, 2, 3. Gable gets the sneaky win. Big Dog Gable is a good wrestler, no doubt about it. But like Yokozuna, this is a big but. Pause. He still has a ways to go. Ooh, as the ref still, so we're just locking in the accolade the whole time that Ethan Page is out there, and the most the ref can do is just tug on a bicep every now and then. So we're going to put that Gable's working in a clear deficit versus Ethan Page lined up to be all primed and propered and be the next one in the line to take on Penta, which, I mean, on one hand would make sense because you're getting heel versus babyface. If Gable wins, babyface versus Big Boot. No, already? Two go. Gable versus Penta might be the better move. Can pick that man up straight into a running power slam. Gable versus Penta might be the better match on paper. This is going to be a goddamn MJF argument all over again. Ethan versus Penta might be the better story to tell. Meanwhile, Gable versus Penta might be the better match on paper. Stay down. KJ yelling at me during the Vision argument. Stay down. Chad Gable for the win. I meant Eagle all day. So, yeah. As the leaf turns. Chad for the win. This match started in 1957. Moving along. Well, we're at 10:10. So there, well, I mean, think about it. In ring, this will be your main event. This is your last match of the night, and then you have your contract signing, which again, Monday Night Raw on Netflix. It's not exactly an overrun when the timeline, the end time's up in the air. Back elbows. Are we going to get a Gable moonsault? Oh, catches it into an ankle lock. Set of the ring into the turnbuckle. Boot out Gable. Codebreaker. 1, 2. 2 count from Ethan on a Gable. Craig, I don't know. I'd Bailey going AW. I think it might happen. Honestly. We've seen weirder, and honestly, she'd have dominion over the women's division, and she knows how her best friend Monet over there is doing. So angle slam, 1, 2, 2 count. I could see it happening. All due respect to Bailey, all due respect to Pamela Yamila and everything. I love me some Bailey. Hey, Bailey. Ooh. Ah. I don't know what she has left really to accomplish, what she could still accomplish in WWE. I don't know if they have a long-term world title reign in her scope or anything. And I'm not saying, oh, she couldn't be there and put Lear over or anything. She could still do both. I still think that AEW is going to be an option for some people. Oh, rolls through into an ankle lock. Clever ass way to switch into an ankle lock. Rolls through and still got it locked in. This man hit the fucking Star Fox do a barrel roll and still got a goddamn ankle lock locked in as Ethan taps out. So Chad Gable taking on Penta for your IC title at SummerSlam. Huge pop, huge pop. Love it long time. Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby? Satellite Gable? Question mark. No, with Bailey, I think that she could go there and very much just test the waters. And again, I'm being completely honest in my opinion. I don't think she would end up any further off than where she is right now in WWE. Like, there is nothing to lose, but more to gain. My opinion. So Minnesota strikes again. Is it still Minnesota? That's a really funky S. But Penta appears, so we're getting Penta versus Gable for the IC belt in Minneapolis, and this is how you get the Minnesota boy on the card. Does anyone think that Gable's going to beat Penta for the belt? 3-0, Gable is going to SummerSlam. Get ready for a banger match. It'll be a good match. I'd still take Penta to win. I'm a bit meh. Boo. 2-1, 3-0, big dog, meh. You got a gold star for that, Roddy. Roddy. Who likes to party? Spaz with a $5 super chat. Gable lost to Penta in his debut. It began his hate of luchas that birthed OG Grande, led to the mask match, full circle booking, and happy ending. Pause. There you go. Now tell me that. Tell me that story. We've had Gable go through the whole Give Back tour and love everybody. Love all the luchas. QB1 meets QB1. Fanatics Fest in NYC, the podcast that I will never wish that ever podcast before. Cody Rhodes and Tom Brady sitting down together. And if Insufferable was a podcast. But that'll be happening Thursday, July 16th. If you want to tune in, you can let me know about it because I won't be tuning in. Ethan gives off tech bro vibes that can actually fight. A little Office Space, a little bit with that. last Friday. So we're getting a replay of Punk showing up on SmackDown. Dave Meltzer already gave Bayley 5 stars for her. Yep. I bet you that's already penciled in. And Monet will be out there already begging for it before it even happens, because she's already out there begging Dave her 5 stars, which is honestly some of the like cringiest shit I've seen in a while, of a pro wrestler asking a journalist for a fucking like. Did you ever see like Russell Crowe or Tom Hanks or Arnold Schwarzenegger, pick a fucking actor or actress, out there asking Siskel or Ebert for 2 thumbs up? But we get that with, please, sir, give me 5 stars. What? Are we excited for Cody versus Punk, or is this the safe play? Is this the play we knew we were going to get and we took? We went a little back road, dirt road with Sammy for a minute, so we don't have to have Cody with the belt. Cody can chase. Even looks like the boss's douchey Nepo hierarchy. Yeah, he would be perfect in, like I said, of a Office Space 2. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to have that Intercontinental Championship on my belt in the morning. Love Brady. Well, Mega, that makes you of us. Big dog, I won't be tuning in either, Nick. I'd rather have a root canal work. Yeah, it probably sounds better than Cody and Tom Brady. QB1 on QB1. I'd rather take the B's and the Q's and make BBQ1. Yeah, so we're hyping up CM Punk versus Cody. They need to do a goddamn better render for CM Punk. He's got the Vegeta butthead Beavis hair and everything, the fucking pompadour shit.
That's his head. What can you do?
Speaking of pompadour,
he needs a haircut.
No, he doesn't have that now. Speaking of now, I got Roman Reigns showing up right now.
Good. Thanks for showing up at work on time, bro. Oh, yeah. Bring me my belt. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, Mark.
Now we go to commercial. Holy shit.
The big dog does what the he wants, but yeah, no, I don't like commercial into it's give me my belt commercial.
Yeah.
Penta in a 12 to 17 minute match would be a nice at SummerSlam, but I compare it closer to 8 to 10.
No, they're going to cook. They're going to get some time, and I see them going around 15 minutes, and they're going to like that. Watch Penta chat. I will be surprised if it's not one of the better matches on SummerSlam.
Well, wasn't it? It was Spaz while you were coming back or whatever that just mentioned about how Gable losing to Penta put him on the whole trajectory and everything, and it played into that and used that as part of the story. I'm all the way for that. That's the way that you can really, tighten the bows up here.
Yeah, 100%.
The dragon scales, whatever.
Right? No, I completely agree with Spaz in the sense that, again, the story comes full circle. This is where the whole he snapped, went grande. Now he's post grande, and it's Chad's time. Chad's going to get this belt.
SummerSlam.
Oh, I know. I laughed so hard.
But are you excited for Punk Cody? That's a no. That's what that is.
Yeah, no, I'm not jumping out of my skin about it. But I mean, I'm interested, but I'm not super excited, if that's fair.
They took a better creative route to get to there of Cody's not champ going in, but I still don't like that Cody's the challenger. Like, you could have almost done Cody Gunther. We talked about this. And dude, what? Run it back, Punk Sammy.
Yeah, and I don't love, like, they even said, like, when they showed the graphic of it tonight, they said, etched in stone, Cody versus CM Punk. And it just feels like, I mean, I'm not really thrilled with Sammy kind of getting the whole, like, Olay treatment. Like, he was raging, and now he's MIA. So will he be there on Friday? Will he get involved in something? I don't know. Will it lead to Gunther? Maybe, but I'd rather Cody fight Gunther and then let Sammy fight Punk. I think it would be better promos.
I fly like paper, getting high like planes.
Cha-ching.
Who said
Roman-
MIA?
Right? I'm coming. I'm commercialed out.
I'm coming up. I got the world to show.
I want the world to see. Commercials on my TV.
MSG weekend.
MSG weekend. Fan Fest. New NYC. There you go. The main event. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Gunther, Sammy.
Oh, Beavis and Butthead. Beavis and Butthead taking on Gunther and Sami Zayn.
Perfect.
Hey, Paul, like we should have a tag match. Yeah,
right.
like we should totally take on Gunther and Sammy. I am
Cornholio. So silly. I mean,
what has one bloodline, the great bloodline.
Right. Danhausen JD is going to be fun.
That's your main event, the no DQ match.
Right.
Why does they picked a picture of Jalen Brunson that looks like he got kidnapped to be there beside.
Yeah, that's someone dropped a live picture instead of getting an actual graphic, like an actual photo. Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. We're getting a contract.
I would
get your last predictions in. Who goes through the table? Does anyone go through the table?
Let's put Roman through the table. Start this one. Let us know Seth's serious.
It's just me, Oos. Day one-ish. Jay Oos. Day one-ish.
Maybe. So far on Dynamite card this week, Championship Celebration, Andrade versus Doyle and Double D.
He's just hit the bassiest tone I think that man's ever hit to announce Roman. The OTC Roman Reigns. It's like, God damn.
All right, what up, big dog? KJ Nick, thoughts on Baron Corbin return, showing more of Bishop Dyer in WWE World Title. I think he's good. He's a good heel. He'll kick a lot of people in the face. I'm all for this. I'm excited. Again, freshen things up, and we're going to see a lot of this where there's people we're watching right now that are going to get released and not work out so well, and then they'll circle back when things make more sense. Morrissey's coming back. We're getting Corbin back. Who knows who else?
And he shows up in the mid card. He shows up getting involved with Carmelo and Trick. He doesn't show up in the world title or anything with that. Like, he's going to be a good hand. He's going to be a guy that's going to be probably a true heel amongst all of that.
I Am Greatness by Def Rebel.
Is that what they're calling Roman's name?
His theme is I Am Greatness. The guy in the Hulkster shirt couldn't wait to throw that one up.
Well, I'm hoping that Corbin doesn't get fucking Def Rebeled and everything like that.
Right. I am the darkness. I am the darkness.
Well, he's he has some of the intro song that you could listen to. Him, Chomping, a couple others have few. It's getting rare and rare of wrestling music songs, like intro songs that you could listen to as a regular song.
Right.
And the End of Days is protected as shit. The Deep Six out there, like, he's talented. Everything that they gave him, he did the best he could with it.
I swear, 100. Yes, thank you for catching that. But it may not be an accident, Jose, but I do appreciate you noticing. That's jokes. He's Canadian. The sayings are just different.
He doesn't know what he's really saying.
There is no method to the madness. Zayn should join Johnny Wrestling. Yeah, it's just have Zayn and Johnny planking together.
We haven't seen Sammy. Is Sammy just rolling around on a fucking luggage case right now?
It's very possible. I want Bree Mode Def Rebel. I think it is.
Is that like an assassination hit?
Right.
Def Rebel.
Right.
Just take him out.
No shenanigans loading. Tay could be right on this one as far as, they sign the contract, they stare each other down and go off the air.
LA Knight, brother, let's go. Let's sign the contract together, brother. Let's get the same beard, brother.
Right. Enzo will be back as well with Cass. But so like somebody said it, maybe MDB, but you tease Cass, then you tease Enzo separately and then tease them together.
Could you? I still even don't hate the idea of you kind of tease Cass, and then like the last thing you have is Enzo slide behind.
Right. Oh, you thought you weren't going to see me?
Have that, like you finally get that's the last thing before they show up.
Right. Oh, you thought you weren't going to see me?
Right.
I'm the old Cyrus of this shit.
Right here is Big Cass.
Yeah. Rubber match, Cody Punk. Moink.
Well, no, the rubber match is Oba Brock.
Yeah, they also rubber match. Is this the third match for Cody Punk?
They've wrestled each other way more than that. This might even be like their first
time in the
match,
series.
But they've wrestled each other quite a bit. Like it's like something in the 30s for how many times Roman and Seth have actually wrestled.
Right.
I don't know how many singles matches they've even had, but are we still into the brother? You need to beat me.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Danhausen going to get a huge pop on Saturday. Huge. It's going to be insane. New York loves Danhausen.
In New York.
Rock told Roman that this entire entrance is long as hell, and Roman smiled and said, I know. It is long as shit, man. Like, is there a radio edit for this fucking thing?
There's the album version and the radio version.
Right.
But where does Roman rank amongst the Cenas, the Dwaynes, or anything like that? Of once all is said and done, he pulled it through the COVID era, he pulled it through 2020. Who else out there could have really done that?
It's a very good question. A little bit of people's preference is going to play a factor in that. Timing, I mean, again, I think
bias.
But I mean, he's been on the top of this company for a long time. There were some times that maybe were a little lackluster. They did have the unfortunate part of going through lockdown, and that was no fun. But I think it's undeniable that you're going to have Roman in that debate with the John Cenas and such, because they were the guy for that period of time, and that's how we kind of go about it as dark Seth Rollins,
Seth Wick here.
Seth Wick,
who took down the tribal chief with a fucking chair.
Right.
It's not what you did, it's who you did it to.
Right. That's how Cody says his name. Seth Wick.
Seth Rollins. You're so fantastic out here, baby. You're burning it down out here. You're living live. You're been out there at SummerSlam, baby. You're taking on the tribal chief.
Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth even said that Dusty gave him the name just because he liked how the shit sounded.
Yes. Yeah, that's kind of how Dusty did it, right? Like Dusty would say them out loud. Ironically, he picked that one.
Austin Aries out there.
Right? Like, if it's hard for me to say, I'm going with it.
if I mess it up, then you know they're going to say it and they're going to love it, baby.
Because of all the names, you think Seth would have been one of them. He was like, no, that's shit.
The name with the most L's and S's.
Like,
is what Dusty picked. Yeah, Neil Rollins. You can take the blue pill or the bloodline pill.
Right. Seth Wick. Seth took the red pill. There you go. Everyone on the same wavelength. I like it.
We're all getting out here.
Seth loves his trench coats. It's true. I guess he ran out of it's Seth Yawns.
He's been non-flamboyant. He went from being, he stole everything.
Yeah, he ran out of Becky's
clothes. Closet to
Seth
Wick.
Yeah, he ran out of Seth's clothes to throw on. Or Becky's.
He had to wear Seth's clothes.
Right. He finally got back to his. He wastes no time, signs right away.
But this is also a little like Seth's a bit the Joker out here. Like I'm waiting for Roman. Like enough from the clown.
Yeah, but he's a little less. He's a little less.
He's just eyeing him.
Yeah, he's a little more. He's a little more intense than like the Joker phase we got. But you're right, he is kind of glaring at him and smiling. So
I don't need to beat you. You need to beat me. Never start with the
Right.
head. It throws the witness all off. But we did just have last week of Seth had probably the worst segment in quite some time of he meandered and moaned on for quite some time.
I didn't hate the segment.
I hated booed the shit. Get off the Roman. Fuck Seth.
Listen to how loud this crowd is.
Well, wait. I can't wait for Twitter to say Raw sucked.
Yeah, like,
crowd didn't react. Fucking 3 out of 10.
If you can find me this type of energy and the crowd losing their mind at this level on any other night of the week, I will be there to watch.
At 10:30 in a show.
Right? Like the crowd's into this shit. Triple Con, what do you want to talk about?
That hairpiece, my guy.
Yeah, it's fucking lovely. Raw's cooking tonight, baby. It's been a good Raw. I like the pace of it all.
Yeah, I mean, we had some fun arguments. We had some fun getting back and forth. Yeah. Oh. See, they just booed the shit out of this man and they're singing his song. They don't know who to like.
They have the same haircut. This is crazy. The fans are like, we don't know. We don't. Ah! Cheer for them both. Fuck it. They're loud as shit.
But see, is it a good thing or a bad thing that they don't know who to really definitively who's the heel and who's the baby face, but at the same time, they just fucking like it all. So can I really be gangbanging on cake and ice cream? I'm happy I got cake and ice cream.
Right? If it's good, it's good, man. And I mean, at the end of the day, I think that sometimes when you have two likable characters, the crowd goes quiet because they don't know who to cheer for. But the superstars, the guys that can really, like the next level guys, that when you have two of them that the fans like both, they kind of react to the moment of what you are doing in that moment. You say something dickish, they boo. Yeah, Rock Austin.
You had that to where they liked them both, but you'd still, ooh.
He's a hater. This one's for you, Nick.
Hater merch coming soon to the Wrestling for Life. The Big Nick hater line coming out here soon.
He's a hater.
Hate.
Right.
Haters ball. I hate you and you hate me.
Right. Same haircut, same beard. Yeah, they go to the same barber.
Bro. You're on the same level.
He's a pre-hater.
We had the pre-man merch, and now we just
pre-hate.
Just hate.
Right. Coming soon. The blue. We went with red the first round. Blue. Pre-hate. It'd be like Mountain Dew.
Post-hate. We had pre-hate. Get ready for post-hate.
I'll show you what number one looks like.
I mean, tell me when he's telling lies of this is a little. I'll put it this way. This is Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen signing contracts right now. Josh Allen's out there. I'll show you what number one looks like.
Right.
It's official. Pierce, get the hell out. Get the
Where
hell
you going,
out.
Pierce? You're the authority, Pierce. Don't be a pussy. Get back in there. You're running away for it.
Pierce.
Chicken shit.
I'll see you next time when you show up for work.
Rough. Oh. And the crowd's like, the crowd's with it.
You don't just let him walk off like that. No. And
now they're booing him again.
Walk off like that.
See?
You don't let him walk away.
Oh, where you think you're going? That's it?
You're gonna decide and run. What if you do win?
The promo segments are good, man. Like, I know people are so mad about the bloodline shit, but what are you gonna do? Look how smooth this guy is.
This is where I'm telling you, Roman, I would say, is on par with a Cena, with a Rock, with an Austin. Like Roman, because of recency and because you still have that I'm the big dog suffering succotash stuck in your head. This guy's cutting a promo of his fucking life out here, and he does it week in and week out,
Right.
and dog walks people.
Right. Roman just said to Seth, what's going to happen? You're going to carry it for a couple months? That's what happens every time.
It's like missionary every single night.
You can't handle the pressure and the burden of being...
Every time you get to be the top dog, you fold, you get injured, you get hurt, you cripple, you fall, you fold.
They're again. I mean, they're hitting. You know, they're aiming for the chest, Nick.
Yeah, but they're landing double center of mass out here. And Roman's a guy that fully now. Roman Reigns 5-10 years ago couldn't cut this promo. This Roman right now, masterclass of this promo. And it instantly gets Seth back into his face and just, how you doing, bud?
Right.
How you doing,
it's official. Pal? It's official. Boston is Brian Alvarez in disguise.
I mean, that might be why some of the takes that we say end up on their show or anything like that. But yeah.
Nick should buy a shirt that says, I hate Austin Theory.
Why buy a shirt when we could just make a shirt that just says that? And then I'll buy my own shirt.
Right. You're number 2. Who does number 2 work for?
But that's, I mean, tell me where Roman's wrong. In the pantheon of this era, is Seth always going to be second best? Roman is always going to be the guy. Roman is the Cena. Roman is the Dwayne.
Oh, shit. He had to fake an injury and use the money in the bank to get the title. Let's just be honest. Roman is
before.
Seth got a couple jabs early, but Roman has come back swinging, folks. And Boston, I saw your comment. I know I didn't read the full thing, and I made a joke. But, yeah, I mean, you have every right to feel, again, other people have said this is too old. I like old rivalries. I like, again, every season when we're heading into Montreal, I'm looking forward to it. When we're heading into Boston, I'm looking forward to it. I like long-standing story. It's long-term storytelling. These are two guys who are going to be connected from now till retirement at various times, just like other major stars were in any other company at any other time. But you can disagree. That's fine, but I think they're killing. I think they're crushing the promos.
Oh, absolutely. This is a home run derby of how do I keep hitting it out of the park and out of the park and out of the park.
Listen to the crowd. Listen to the crowd. There is guys doing 450 splashes into razor blades that can't get that kind of reaction from what Roman did for a 3-minute monologue. Is that all you got? It's good shit. Oh, it gets personal. It gets like deep. Come on. You hit a nerve. Roman.
But this is what it should be. Tell me how I'm not going to make as much money as you. Tell me how I'm not going to draw as much as you. This match isn't for me. It's for you. Just one more.
Good shit. Like in the realm of when you're looking at pro wrestling, like this is kind of what you want out of it. You want personal feels. You want to be able to, believe there's a point of contention. You want the energy. You want the crowd into it. Like, to me, this is checking off a lot of pro wrestling
emotional anchor. there's an emotional anchor that I can tie myself to. Of I can understand where Seth Rollins feels in this, and I can understand where Roman Reigns feels in all of this.
Right. And this might not be your cup of tea for those out there who don't love this, but I think Damien's right. Like it's fucking a banger segment. Oh, here we go.
Seth throwing hands.
Seth throwing bombs. Where's the fake police when we need them?
They already got taken out by Oba.
Oh, shit.
MDB, if we had AAA and MLW streams, you'd see more positivity out of me. Well, the time constraints can only do what they can do.
Right.
You just hucked a belt at him?
His jacket.
Oh, it sounded heavy. It's what happens when you wear a trench coat.
You piece of shit.
Oh, he's going to stop him. He's going to stop him out. But again, we're still far enough.
No security? None?
No.
Seth walking off. Wait, he holds up.
Yeah, we're going to line up for the stomp.
I don't think so.
Roman's getting up. But you still see like some people sing, but you see some people thumbs down and all that.
Yeah, because he's beating up Roman. That's good shit.
Oh, spare!
Superman punch. Superman punch.
Oh. I saw bodies collided and I called it away.
Oh, the table's out. Roman set it up, though.
Oh, we still got to get someone going through this table.
And the crowd is buzzing.
Ooh. Oh, he's got the mic in the hand.
Oh, the mic to the noodle.
Pedigree.
Say it ain't so. Well, you can't stop him. You knocked him out.
Is it funny, though, that the guy that's arguing with the prodigal son is the one hitting the prodigal son's move?
Right? I think Seth's going through this table. He's going to hit the stomp. Roman's going to turn him. Which would look dope if he does it.
It'd be a fucking perfect set. Stomp.
No, he took it.
And then flips the table. Kill table.
Yeah, we're not going through it. I don't need it. I thought Roman might pop him up and spin it. And no, Roman eats it.
You said it, I could see it.
Oh, that was good.
Ooh.
Build up.
Build up is math. Build up math is mathin'. Yes.
Yeah, Pierce went for a smoke. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, everybody just walked off.
Right.
You can have that. That ain't what I'm mad at.
Right. Not one person from the back came out to try.
This is why Heyman had to hire fake cops because there was no real security in the building.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I wouldn't mind one or two people at least running out and, Seth or Roman kind of kicking at them.
Like Noble or Hurricane Helms or anything.
Just to look like the company cares that the two, headliners are beating the shit out of each other.
Your top two stars are going at it here a little bit. Like, I don't think the UFC lets, say a John Jones and a Daniel Cormier just go unhinged, throwing hands at each other.
Right. Stopped. We have gone off the air, ladies and gentlemen. We take a rating out of 10 for every single show. Get your ratings in. Let us know how you felt about the show tonight. What did you like? What didn't you like? What was good, bad, in between? And we'll let you know how we felt. But, that went quick. That ending was great.
Well, even though it stayed a bit longer than most Raws, honestly, if it almost went into the 11 o'clock hour, it moved at a clip. It moved at a pace that you never felt like there was any kind of drag or drip off on it.
Yeah. I think the pace was good. I didn't think it dragged anywhere. Part of what made the first hour go fast was us doing us, but at the end of the day, I thought it went well. I think everything feels somewhat important. Everything's leading to something. Chad Gable gets a big win. The gauntlet match wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Those matches always feel long by design, but I think the action between the pins were good. The Vision's killing it. Paul Heyman said so.
I'm not going to touch on the Vision. Clearly, I got glasses. My optics aren't great. But
Overall,
I
a really strong show.
reminisce over that. What?
Overall, a really good show and a really decent go-home show, setting up Saturday Night Main Event, adding new matches and such.
Overall, a really good show to start off the week and everything. And really, would you say it spent more time setting up for SummerSlam? If we've got the 6-man tag that was announced for that, we had the contract signing tonight. We had Penta versus Gable set up for SummerSlam tonight. Did we set up more for SummerSlam than Saturday's main event tonight?
For sure. I mean, in a big way, there's a lot of stuff, like you said, the contract signing and such. But ultimately, I mean, I understand why, especially because Saturday Night Main Event, you know, it's your 2-hour special. We already had 3 matches.
It's already there.
You tacked in a couple new things that are kind of cute. I think Saturday Night Main Event will be all right. But yeah, your big priority, even Saturday Night Main Event, it's all heading towards the setup here for SummerSlam.
Yeah, and well, now Roman can talk to Jalen Brunson about how his head got dribbled like a basketball by Seth Rollins.
Right. Good stuff, man. Roman torched Seth on the mic. That was one of Roman's best promos in a long time, if not one of his best ever. He killed it. From sitting at that table to standing up and getting mad, it went so well.
But this, outside of the bloodline, the family stuff, has been the best thing that Roman in this new tribal chief thing has had that he can sink his teeth into, that it's a personal issue because you're my brother. We were supposed to be running this shit, and then you turned on me. Yeah. You built me. You made me who I am. You turned me into this asshole that I am right now, and now you got to deal with the problem you made.
Yeah, and I think that's something that might not be there if it's an Oba or if it's a Cody or if it's, I mean, Cody's got a bit, but I mean, we closed that book, I hope.
You see that
but you know what I mean? Time. Like, yeah, I think at the end of the day, they're able to go to a place and they're saying a lot of things that their critics say, right? All they're doing is reading off the critics' comments of, you know, you don't do this, you don't show up, you can't handle the pressure, you always get
Tell me how I don't make as much money as you, how I'm not booked as big as you.
Right? Like, I mean,
I'm rich, bitch!
Fuck your push.
10 out of 10 segment in the show. Yeah, I thought the ending of the show was really solid. 8. It's got me torn on my rating because I knew where I was at, and I think the main picture, or the ending of that, I really liked. So I'm kind of like, where do I go with this?
So you're saying you don't have a clear vision?
I'm a little foggy. I'm a little foggy vision. Yeah. Maybe the half-closed eyes is the problem.
Astigmatism.
Right, definitely. 6.5. I kind of got bored. Paul, I might recommend maybe like, I don't know, like Destruction Derby or like some type of like Red Bull games, X Games stuff. I mean, wrestling might just not be good at the
No. We still love Paul out here. Paul's also, he's always like the line that you're like,
he's bored.
Like a cattle prod line or whatever. Like the line you don't touch of like,
I'm just saying.
If you go there, if you're there, then you might have lost a plot. So you need markers, and he's a good marker.
He's a marker. Jokes. Put that on a t-shirt. Markers limited. But yeah, no. I mean, Paul knows I like to pull his leg, but at the end of the day, we'll pause on that. And
don't pull anything else on Paul.
Right. I mean, I think the consistency of the boredom concerns me. I don't know what we're going to need to do to unbore Paul. 8 out of 10 from Sean, though. 8 out of 10. Good stuff this week. I'm kind of like I'm under an 8, but I'm not really a 7. 8 out of 10, 8.5, 7.5. Maybe I'll hijack Nayer's answer and go 7.5 as well. I'm in that range. I thought it was a really good show. I understand the 8s. The ending was solid. Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, then we get into the 8s, and then this match, in my opinion, depends on Seth. Roman's going to make sure he's at peak. Seth needs to be cautious about the moves he thinks he can do. No poison ranas or any like that.
Right.
And just pull off attacks that won't risk injury or botches.
Yeah, just take it slow. I mean, again, there's still nice high spots you can do, but they're good enough workers. These guys should be able to give us something pretty dynamic. Let's go.
Better match and not Dave Meltzer match. Osprey Omega, Rollins Roman.
I think for me, it's going to be Rollins Roman by the end of it all. And again, different strokes. But if Roman and Seth can tell the story that they're telling proper, I think ultimately having that much of a story, Kenny and Osprey are going to give us a really great match. They're going to do a lot of stuff outside the ring. They're going to do a lot of high spots. Why did Will Ospreay need Jon Moxley to train him to be a better grappler to fight Kenny Omega? I don't know. But regardless, I think if the story comes out well, that's going to get the edge from me. We'll see.
You've still got 2 weeks or so to build with Roman and Seth, and that's where we're at. I'm good with it.
Right? Geekbox not feeling running back this story.
No, you're saying, why do we keep rolling as a Reigns? This is why. This is
exactly.
why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he ain't feeling it. So, this is why. Okay, I read it. The question.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what? No,
right,
he's saying he's praising it.
Yes, the question mark threw me off. I was thought you were questioning. But yeah, this is why. This is exactly why. We're all on the same page. There we go. 7.7. Oh, good.
So we were doing the same at the same time. 7.75 out of 10. 7.5 for me. Go show, but nothing much. But the end jumped out as an oh wow moment. So is that it gets the Brucey bonus extra points?
Yeah, a little bit. I think that ending kind of pulled everything up. I mean, maybe a couple little bonus decimal points for making it clear that Big Cass is returning. That opens a door. That's a nice little moment.
I got slept on.
Do you know who gets points for me tonight? Shout out to Lyra Valkyria. And I know you thought I was going elsewhere.
I was waiting for you to say something else. I was about to jump through this fucking platform. I
saw your face. The minute I was like, no, who did good tonight? You were 10 straight up. I'll kill you, motherfucker.
Say it.
Don't you say it. Lyra. Lyra with the new potato sack gimmick. It worked. She looked like she slept on a park bench. She looked like she was going to help a little boy get away from a couple robbers in the park. Lyra, I was super impressed with tonight.
Yeah, Luna Lovegood out there, Luna Lovebottom out there from the fucking Harry Potter movies out there, still asking for some spare change, some $350 from Bailey. But she's actually finally got some character and some personality. We haven't seen a real true heel Lyra yet, so I'm interested by it.
Right. Roman slaughtered Seth. Triple H line was killer. I thought they hit a really fucking solid back and forth and both kind of poking at each other's weak spots, which was good.
Well, that's what works with them. If no one's going to know you better than your best friend type of shit.
Right. Boston, you had one job. Just give a rating. No, you had to make it complicated.
You blew it!
No. Lyra became the pigeon lady from Home Alone 2.
Right.
Absolutely. I instantly thought of that. She's a fucking pigeon.
Kevin, run!
Kevin! Does that make you the creepy shovel guy and everything?
Right. 4. Ty says 4.
Scoring 7 years ago.
Right.
I missed the first half hour due to a major fly attack. What are you, the fucking Amityville Horror? A major fly attack? I was cooking, it got warm. They came out of nowhere. No mother pache. If you a spirit of Sunday, holy water.
I just pictured like the cartoon, like the so
it makes a sign to watch Raw.
Right,
subscribe.
You know, like the cartoon, they would like make a collective fist to open the door and shit. Like Paul fighting them off with a zapper. I hope you're okay, big guy. I mean, again, that sounds more exciting than Raw.
He threw the spinning kick there for like McGregor and just tore his knee, and that's where he couldn't fucking make it back in time.
That's jokes. It's one of my favorite things of the night. But let's see. Go ahead.
Well, I think we did the same thing again. 7 out of 10 for obvious reasons. Well, if
For
they're obvious,
reasons.
then answer them.
That's good. 7's fine. Not that far off.
What did you give it again?
7.5.
8.
Right, I gave it a little love for you're at an 8. That's crazy. I
know. Thank you for noticing. It was, you had the cast intro and the tease and everything, which I still think gets slept on. I literally halfway even forgot it until you mentioned it again. Roman versus Seth was getting pretty solid. You had the Roman show up and show out promo. The gauntlet match wasn't terrible. You got Javon over. And we had fun arguing. Fuck the vision, but we had fun arguing. So right. 8 out of 10.
Right. But no, I thought, yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm not that far behind. I get an 8. I can understand a 7, but I think that's a pretty good range between there somewhere. Ultimately, not a bad go home show. I'm excited for Friday. I want to see what happens at Saturday Night Main Event, and I'm getting excited for SummerSlam. I don't care how many tickets are sold. I'm excited to see what they do, regardless of how many people are there. But it'll be very interesting to see how they pivot or react if these ticket sales don't pick up.
Yeah, but this also didn't feel like a go-home show for Saturday's Main Event. Like SmackDown might feel like that with the tag match and everything.
Maybe.
It's Gunther, Sammy, Cody, Punk, all SmackDown talent. This felt more like a build to SummerSlam than a go-home for Saturday's Main Event.
Right. I like it. But that's it, folks. We got it in the bag. We're done. We're out. We're back tomorrow for NXT. It should be a fun one. Looking forward to this. We got more to figure out for them as they have a big show coming up. So expect NXT to be doing some NXT things. We're here all week long for all your favorite wrestling. Like, share, subscribe, hit all the buttons. Be a part of the show. Be a part of the family. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Austin Theory sucks. Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you're talking about the rest, you put it with that for life with. I'm doing the Tony Allen. We're going to get this straight out tomorrow.
See you on the flip side. Good night. Austin Theory and Maxine Dupree are couple of the year, bud. Yeah, bud, pal, chief.